Here we go, Swannies versus the Pies. Just waiting for it to come on here, and we are on. I think we're on. It says an error occurred, but I don't think it is. I think that we are good to go here. Hey guys, how you going? Today on BKR Sport, we are here for a massive preliminary final. Of the AFL. The Swans taking on Collingwood here at the SCG. Now, this is going to be crazy because obviously I am a Cats fan, so I had a really good night last night with the Cats taking down the Lions in very, very good fashion. And when I say very good fashion, I mean outstanding fashion. Won by about 70 points there, and obviously got the job done. So I thought, you know what, I may as well. There's no sport on otherwise today. Even though we mainly create rugby league, Premier League content on this channel, I thought we'd crack on with some AFL, which we used to do quite a bit of. But then it just got too hectic with all the NRL action that we do obviously cover on here. But yeah, look at the SCG. The Swannies are favourites here. I've actually got Collingwood to win. I think Collingwood are going to have a bit more experience here. I know that they've got the likes of Buddy Franklin at the Swannies, but overall, I just feel like the Pies are on a bit of a run right now, and I feel like they're going to have that kind of that momentum going into this game. Even though this is at the SCG, there's going to be a lot of Collingwood fans there. You know, there is going to be a lot of Collingwood fans there, as there always is. They've got a massive supporter base, and it's going to be just as loud, if not even louder, for Collingwood, to be completely honest with you. There's probably going to be about 48,000 people in attendance. There is obviously going to be a lot of Swannies fans there, but I just know what it means when Collingwood's in a game, and that's why it freaks me out a little bit as a Geelong fan going into that grand final. Even though the Swans are a team that have kind of had a bit of a bogey hold over us in the past, Collingwood versus Geelong in the grand final would just be absolutely insane, and there would not be a single seat available, that's for sure. They would be, it would be just an incredible grand final there, and they'd obviously want to get revenge on us for what we did back to them about 10 years ago now. But yeah, look, I just really like this Collingwood team. I think that they're a good quality outfit. I think the Swannies are definitely, they've turned their season around. They actually struggled for a little bit during the middle parts, but overall really bounced back, and now they're in the prelim, and they get their home prelim as well, and they're one win away from going to the grand final. So you can't underestimate either of these two teams here. Even though I'm pretty high on Collingwood to win this one and sneak it, it's going to be an absolute blinder of a game. But yeah, I'm looking forward to it. Then obviously after this, guys, we'll be jumping straight into that Sharks versus Rabbitohs not the preliminary final there. Sorry, that's why I got to get my head back around. So this is a prelim, that one's a semi-final. But yeah, we'll be jumping straight into that, and then we'll be about half an hour late for Man City game because of the fact that game is starting a little bit later. But yeah, it's going to be a big night here, guys. So obviously hit that thumbs up button, subscribe if you are new around here, and let's get into it. Let's see what you guys say in the chat. Wisdom Pelican say, hello Blaze, how was your day? It's been a good day, mate. Obviously a beautiful day on the Gold Coast. Always is a beautiful day on the Gold Coast. But yeah, ready to rock and roll here for a big game right now. A bit of AFL action. Baby. When was the last AFL stream we did, actually? When was the last AFL stream that we did? Besides last night. Even though I did the Eels-Rays game last night, it didn't really get taken over by the Geelong game, obviously. 80 minute for license, Swans to win by 30 and Buddy for 4. I don't know about when it's Swans winning by 30. This will be a close game, man. I definitely can't see a team really blowing this one apart. I think that you're going to find that Collingwood are going to be right in this. If they lose this, then fair, but I really don't see them losing by a whole heap. Brody Mihicek, he's going to have I reckon he's going to be right at prime, right in front of goal there. You've got the likes of Jamie Elliott, you've got the likes of Ginnivan, who will come off the interchange there, and Jordan McGoey. Obviously, it's going to be a good outfit here for Collingwood today. And I don't like saying that because obviously I'm not the biggest fan of Collingwood. I'm a Geelong fan, but I just feel like they're going to have a little bit too much experience in regards to these big games than the Swans. But the Swans, they're fresh, they're young, they're right, ready to go, and they've got the home final. Not Bottle says, go Geelong, up at Cats Bay flag. Cats Bay, let's get it! If you guys are watching on Instagram last night, I was kind of covering that last quarter. Overall last night, even though the Lions kind of kicked a few goals, but it is what it is. It doesn't really matter. We won by 70 and into the grand final, which is just amazing for me. Every single year we get told we're not going to get there. Every single year we get told that we're too old now, we're too slow now. Well, 2022, we're into the grand final, and I'm a lot more confident now. You can't not be confident after a 70-point win in a prelim. I know it's Brisbane, and I did tell you guys that I thought Geelong would win by a decent little bit last night based on the fact that Brisbane don't play well at the G. Last week was their grand final, realistically. I didn't see them going back-to-back at the G, and then going back-to-back at the G as well, because that was their first win since, I think, about 2014 last week. against the D's. So I saw that as their grand final. They got that big momentous win, and then their bodies would have really cooled off. And although, you want your body to cool off, Geelong were just ready. They were fresh. What a performance from Paddy Dangerfield. What a performance from Paddy Dangerfield last night. Saturday 25, Sydney have won 9 in a row too. They have won quite a few in a row. I'm just saying that bye week, not all teams can bounce back from it. Not all teams are good after a bye. And that's why, even if you do win that first week, sometimes it can be a bit of a detriment. Take Geelong, for example. For a good 10 years there, we sucked after the bye. We really, really struggle after a bye normally. Obviously, we've turned that around now, but that's because we're playing fast footy. If you guys have seen that clip of me in that 2020 AFL Grand Final, when I was streaming the Grand Final, I was complaining at the time saying Cats don't play fast footy. We started playing like Richmond, and that wasn't how we played, and that's why we were up by about 20 to 30 at half time and ended up losing that game by 20 to 30 in the grand final back in 2020. So that's why I was complaining about that, because Geelong don't normally play that fast style of footy, but obviously now they're playing some really exciting, really quality football, and obviously got over the top of Brisbane. But I think that if anyone, I think the biggest challenger for me, like I said, I always have that bogey curse kind of feel with the Swannies, but I really feel like Collingwood at the G is going to be wild. Sachin Kelton says they had a camera shot of the front row of Pies fans saying, "Go Collingwood." I counted 4 teeth out of those 10 fans. Well, we're already into it, are we? How do you rate Buddy's season? Look, obviously, Buddy, I personally, I've heard rumours that Buddy could be on his way up to Queensland, and not to the Lions, mind you, obviously to the Sunnies. I don't think that's going to. I don't know what's going to happen there, but overall, Buddy Franklin is just an immense player who's always been in the thick of it. He's always kicking a bunch of goals, and he's just so fantastic to watch, Buddy Franklin. Even when he was at Hawthorn, that was when he was obviously at his best, but he transitioned over to the Swans, and that was an amazing moment for them when they beat us, for him to kick his how many goals was that again? I can't remember. But for that momentous occasion for Buddy Franklin, then everyone rushed the field. Geelong were always going to lose that game of the SCG. They were always going to lose that, especially with the fact that it was a momentous, game for Buddy. But overall, I believe in us to beat them next week. I do. I think we're in a much better place now than we were beforehand. Get my snap now says thoughts on the game last night. Thoughts on which game last night? You're talking about the Geelong game? I thought it was fantastic. I thought we absolutely killed it, and I loved it. Brendan Westling says, 3 teams I said anyone but them, and they end up being the last 3 left. Brendan Westling, you love Geelong. Shut up. So that's 25 says Swans by 30 at the SCG over Collingwood round 22. So they won, was it 30? I think it was about 20. I think it was about 20. I don't know if it was 30. But you may be right. 27. So that's where I got the 20 from. Yeah, so it's between 20 and 30. It was a good performance there by the Swans to finish off that the season there. That doesn't necessarily translate to finals, though. You've got to realise that the regular season is just a preliminary to the finals, right? It's like I said last night, the World Cup group stages, right, in football. There is still every single team in the world that can compete for it, but there's only certain teams that'll actually get to the World Cup finals, which the World Cup finals is the group stage, guys. People forget this. The group stage is part of the finals. The whole World Cup is a finals, so that's why you have to really attribute it to. Just because you win in these, in the regular season doesn't necessarily translate. Geelong have done this for many years now, where Geelong just can't seem to get over that hump, and that's what still worries me. Even though we won by 70 points, I still get worried the fact that Geelong just never seem, when the moment is there, they never seem to actually take that moment in the last 10 years. They've been in many preliminary finals, they've lost to Swans in preliminary finals, they've been in obviously that grand final in 2020 against Richmond. They just never seem to be able to get over that hump, but I get a good feeling this year. I've been saying it all year for like Cats. I've been saying when I was there with Cardman 22 down there for the St Kilda vs Geelong game. I just kept saying it's a different feeling, man. It's a different feeling this year, and I really feel like Geelong's going to go over the top there. The Lim report says this should be the game of the weekend. Both teams looking very good. Obviously, it should be the game of the weekend, bro. We beat the Lions by 70 last night, so you definitely wouldn't be assuming that would be the game of the weekend. But you're absolutely right, it should be. The Lim report says Geelong will beat whoever wins this. Look, I personally, like I said, you can't not be confident after winning by 70 in a prelim. But in the same sense, Collingwood at the G is always going to be scary. Regardless of how they perform, it's always going to be scary. Lim report says, who's your NFL team, bro? So we'll talk about NFL, obviously, on the other channel, BKR Sport USA. We'll be streaming a whole heap on Monday morning for us here. We'll be doing the Red Zone all morning, and then we'll go straight into the Bears versus the Packers, and then the next day we'll be jumping on for, I think, Vikings and Eagles is what we'll be doing in the NFL there. The report says, Packers or Bears, should I listen to... Oh, sorry, it's gone. It's disappeared. So this chat's gone a little bit here. Should I listen to Grossi or BKR Sport or Tirico and Collinsworth? Well, obviously you can listen to us all, man. You know, it'll be a bit of fun. Obviously, I'll be getting a bit behind the... I'm a big Chicago sports fan, but I am a Detroit Lions fan, unfortunately. But I will obviously be kind of getting around the Bears there overall. Yeah, I don't really mind who wins that one. Well, I prefer the Bears. I'm not a big Packers fan overall as a Lions fan, but it's not really too desperate for me in regards to that one. I just want to see the Lions start to improve again. Watch some Master Steelers vs Rays game. We'll talk about that on the NRL later, mate. Zero25 says, I don't think Buddy goes to the Suns. They're already building their forward line with Ben King there and Cholking 40. I'm just telling you what I've heard. My guy. I'm not telling you as a fact. I'm just saying that's what I've heard from rumblings within. Methodist says, I don't know who to root for. I want Sydney to win for Riles, but I also want Pies to win for my dad and grandparents who are Collingwood fans. Very mixed feelings. Yeah, look, tough one. I would have rather neither of these teams win, but one of these teams will have to win. Yeah, one of these teams will have to win, but I would prefer neither of them. But then again, I'm just glad Richmond's out, because Richmond, they are a current... Oh, we did beat them this year, but like they are our current new bogey alongside the Swans. So 25 says they don't need Buddy on $1 million contract. And let's scroll this one down now. There we go. Brendan Wessing says, when Swannies beat the Collywobbles, I'm playing the Collywobbles choke song. Yeah, obviously, very big song, that one. Everyone loves that. But they just get about to, we're 5 minutes away here from the first bounce, baby. I nearly said kickoff because I'm so used to streams saying kickoff with football and rugby league and rugby union. But first bounce is about to get underway here. Obviously, we've just got the national anthem to get down here. Give us your score predictions in the chat, guys. I'm going to go Collingwood by 4. I'm going to say Collingwood by 4 in an absolute belter of a game. Here at the SCG. We need it after last night. You know, like I said, last night was an absolute blowout in favour of the Cats. So we desperately need to see tonight a close game between these two. And then hopefully that Sharks Rabbitohs as well, because both games last night in both sports, rugby league and AFL, they were both massive blowouts there, dude. They were both just absolutely massive blowouts there, man. But alrighty, let's get this underway here. Pies by 20, 80-64, Mason Butchin says. 20 points, a big one, dude. 20 points is that's a big one, especially at the SCG. That's a big call. I like it though, but in the same sense, it's a big call there at the SCG, mate. Especially when they won by 20 points, 27 points only a couple of weeks ago at the SCG. Eggman says, I don't mind because it's my stepbrother's favourite team, my sister's boyfriend's favourite team. Sajid Kelson said, I don't want the Pies to go through, but it would be satisfying to see the Collywobbles get flogged by the Catters on the ground. Oh, mate, don't start me. Oh, man, I nearly do want Collingwood to make it, because if we beat them by that much, I tell you, if we won both, there's a lot of Swannies in the crowd. I was expecting a bit more Collingwood there. Admin for Life is such a big evening at Moore Park today. I forgot that the Allianz is where the Sharks game is tonight too. So yeah, people could go from the Swans game and walk straight across to watch Sharks and Rabbitohs. I reckon you've got probably a few there that will do that. What's the bet there's going to be a Rabbitohs jersey in the crowd? That's for sure. What's the bet that there's a Rabbitohs jersey in the crowd, considering that they're only a 1 minute walk away from the stadium that's going to host the semi-final for the Sharkies and Rabbitohs tonight. Memphis says Geelong and Collingwood have a great rivalry. Yeah, it's probably the more pure rivalry. Geelong and Hawthorn, it's died off a little bit because Hawthorn have really fallen behind. But Geelong and Collingwood have always been, fierce rivals. Obviously, Collingwood have Carlton. Everyone hates Collingwood, but I think that Collingwood's biggest... that Geelong is definitely a part of that one. I don't think it's as animosity-driven as the likes of Carlton and Essendon. But it's a massive rivalry between Geelong and Collingwood, that's for sure. Mason Budgeon says, Lions got robbed last night. We could have won if the ref could see Geelong throwing the ball. You lost by 70. Enjoyed that. Fergie says, you're still streaming the NRL tonight, right? That's a ridiculous question. Dallas says, Swans by 25. Tasman says, love it when Collingwood choke. Weren't Carlton the ones that choked this year, eh? Carltons were the ones who completely fell apart this year in regards to the choke, and it was against Collingwood, which is something that you don't normally see. I couldn't believe that. I'm pretty certain Carlton were in the 8 for the entire season until that last round. Is that true? I'm pretty certain they were. They had a fantastic year for the most part, but they absolutely choked late on, man. That was wild. And then to lose like that to the Pies was just ridiculous. That was just absolutely ridiculous. And also, how humiliating is that to lose your biggest rivals as well in the most important game compared to them, who it wasn't the most important game. Obviously, they wanted to make the top 4, and they did end up winning to make the top 4, but if they had lost, they would have, I think, finished 5th. Oh, there's the Rabbitohs fan. I saw him. I got him. I saw the Rabbitohs. I told you there'd be one. I told you there'd be one. Eggman said, Collingwood make the grand final. It would be my sister. Yeah, you told me. Mevda says, please put in some effort. Be a pain in the rear. At least some effort. Oh, yeah, I know. Yeah, his nonsense about Lions getting robbed last night is just hilarious. Brighton Robinson says, how do you rate the Lions season? Look, I'm saying it's still a success. Obviously, they still made a prelim, but you really can't hide from the fact that I guess Brisbane have been really knocking on the door for a few years now. They were poor for a good 20, but the last couple of years they've been really, really solid and really quality, but it just doesn't seem like they have that next level ability in them. Charlie Cameron likes to play hide and go seek from time to time. Joe Danaher, exactly the same. It's just they don't seem to be able to go that next step in that next level. Now, this Geelong team is special. We know that. They've been phenomenal all year long. One of probably the worst losses was against St Kilda, who were at least pretty good at the time and, nearly made the 8 this year, but struggled late on there. That was early in the season, not the one that I went to down there at the Cattery. But yeah, look, I think that I think you'd still call it a success. You still made a prelim, but I really am nervous about them having that next level ability. Here we go, guys. Here we go. The coin flip has been done, and we're about to have the first bounce. Come on, guys, hit that thumbs up button and subscribe if you're new around here. If you guys show me you like your AFL on this channel, I'll try and work it in next year, but you know that we do our rugby league majority of the time. So 25 says, yeah, Carlton were in the 8 the whole year. I think they were about 9 to 3 at one stage too. They were in the top 4 at one stage. They were pumping along at one point of the season. Nevada says, I don't know what I see from the Lions. They might be better or they might not. I hope they will get better, but I just don't know. I think Carlton and the Broncos are very similar comparison seasons-wise. Eggman says, I didn't see the match because I was on camp. There you go. Mason Butter says, if we had Cam playing, we probably had a chance. Bro, the Lions got beaten by 70. Like, stop talking. You're looking stupid. You lost by 70 points. Like, you weren't ever in it. There was not a single point that you were in it. Not an individual play. You need a whole different team if you want to win that game last night. You got pumped by the better team. Just stop being a little bitch and admit that you got beaten. Like, it is what it is. I'm not here to shit on your team. I'm actually giving your team a positive rap. But if you're going to continuously talk about how your team was robbed when you lost by 70 and you're blaming one player being out, then you're going to get put on blast here for looking like an idiot. It's just stupid, bro. It's stupid. So, well done. I enjoy that you get knocked out last night, then. I don't enjoy it for all the other Lions fans, because I like the Lions. I get around the Brisbane Lions because they're a Queensland team. But for you... AJ says, Cats haven't lost since May 14th. Yeah, I know. It's been impressive. It's been really impressive. But alrighty, guys, here we go. Come on. Let's get a good belter of a game coming up here. Fergie Ferguson is literally a sign saying, show them meet in the crowd. I think we know where they're heading after this match. Yeah, like it's 1 minute walk to Allianz, so you'd definitely be expecting quite a few of these, more than likely Swans fans to get on out here. Oh, Swans get it out of the, they boot it up, straight up! No, Buddy Franklin! No, it goes off the top and they will have to hit that out of bounds. Sebastian says, although I know nothing about the sport, I enjoy how excited you get over the Cats. Mate, I tell you what, I cried last night on Instagram. I had a bit of a tear last night on Instagram that we got into the grand final. Do you follow me on Instagram, Sebastian? So, ball up here. And Swanee's already on the attack early, though, but Collingwood are going to be able to clear this one. You to see. Oh, jeez. No, Swans are going to get this ball back. That was horrific ball handling there, and that's going to go to the sideline again. Collingwood's ball handling in this first few moments here is a bit of a struggle. Mason Butter says, don't talk about it, Daniil. Oh, you can talk about it. No, feel free to talk about it to him, Evan, because obviously this little guy can't handle that his team got walloped last night. Jonathan Manson says, Collingwood to win first half, 4.3 totals, under 160. I don't see this being a crazy high-scoring game. I can see it being around the 75, 73 kind of mark. Ball. No, they're not going to call ball there. They're not going to call ball. ZH25 surprised so many Rabbitohs fans here. Oh, stop it. Well, there's a lot of rain. Oh, here we go. Swannies! Oh! Row bottom so close. Row bottom so close. I'd be behind. I'll be behind there. So, first score will go to the Swans there, 1-0. Eggman says, I'll be on my camp. Okay. Xavier Brown says, is this the first AFL game you've watched live? I think so, man. Definitely not this year. Definitely this year. I think I may have done one last year. I'm not too sure. I can't really remember. But it's definitely, I believe, this year, the first AFL live stream that I have done. I was considering, even up to the last 20 minutes, I was considering actually not doing it and just waiting for the grand final. Free kick Collingwood. Yeah, it's a block. Oh, no, it was a free kick. It's the Swans' goal! I was surprised. I thought that was going to be a Collingwood free kick, but the Swans strike first there. The Swannies strike first and it is 7-0 to the Swans. They get the behind and Lukey Parker goes bang. Luke Parker goes bang. Elmo says both Muppet teams, but get rid of the Swans. I just think the bigger grand final is Collingwood versus Geelong as well. I think that overall, people will care more about Collingwood Geelong. But then again, Swans have been a better team all season, you'd say. So, yeah, I'd say Swans have been the better team over Collingwood all season. So you'd argue that maybe you want the two best teams in the grand final in Geelong and Swans, but I'm surprised that was a free kick there against Collingwood and it was a free kick to Swans. But that's a great shot there from about the 50 as well. But Desmond says, not an AFL thing, but Braden Trindle just did a GI and went for a field goal while being down by 2. Oh, dear me. I hear the Bears aren't doing too well right now, the old Burley Bears. All right, so Collingwood struggling around this middle, but they're going to get this ball out. No, that was good work, good block there by Papley. And now Collingwood pick it up. Oh, here we go. They're away here down the centre. Oh, here we go. Oh, that was terrible. That was terrible. That's going to be easy free there to Swannies. That was a... Go Tom AFL's a good day off to work. Hopefully it's a great game. Hopefully, man. Hopefully. I don't want either team to win by a big margin, though, because that would give me less confidence. I believe Geelong win and Geelong win well next week. But I'm just saying, I would rather it be a close game so that it takes it out of them emotionally, physically. Good work. Good defense. Good defense by Maynard. I'd rather, one of these teams have to take it all out of them emotionally. Like we saw the Lions. The Lions had a lot taken out of them emotionally and physically by the game against the D's last week. So I'd like a similar game in regards to that here today. Liverpool says South Melbourne, Sydney out of the blocks like a rocket. They are out of the blocks like a rocket at the moment. Geelong to win would be unbelievable. Oh, bro, it'd be just simply insane. Go to AFL. It'd just be simply insane. I don't know if you follow me on Instagram, but on Instagram I had a bit of a tear last night. Had a bit of a cry. You know, it's been. People don't get it because they think, oh, you're always there. Oh, that's a good. They're lucky I wasn't called ball there against Collingwood, but that's going to be. Now they're going to be able to clear it out here. They're going to be able to counter here, the Pies. No, they slow it down a little bit. Need a bit of composure. I think that most people on my check, really nice work there. That was a really strong mark. He's going to whack this one inside 50. This should be Collingwood's... Oh! Collingwood! Ginnivan wants it. He's out back. He's looking... Oh, high. That's high. Yeah, free kick Ginnivan. Free kick Ginnivan. I feel like people don't really understand the struggles of a Geelong fan, right? Like, I understand that they're always up and about, they're always up top, but they never actually, besides back in 2007, 09, and 11, they never get past that next level. So it's a very frustrating existence as a Cats fan the last decade. So that's why I was emotional. Everyone's always saying they're too old, they're too slow, they're gone. But here we go, Ginnivan here from the 50. He's out to the left, and Jack Ginnivan will miss it. It will go out slightly to the right-hand side and won't even get it behind there. Mychek tried to grab it, but he couldn't get that, and Swans clear that one away. Should be Collingwood ball, though, and that's exactly what they do. But how? Oh, no, he's dropped it. And that's a loose ball around. That's going to be ball up here, surely. It surely will be ball up any moment now. It's still Collingwood ball. It should be ball up. You can't call ball for that, yeah. The reports wonder who's going to this and the Cronulla game. I saw, yeah, we've been speaking about that. So far all on the stream. Sebastian Gomez says, I assume it's a bit of an upset performance. The Cats not favourites generally? Last night was Cats were very heavy favourites, but they won by 70. They won by 70, and that was the prelim, and we normally lose in the prelim, or, we just, oh, jeez, those bodies were colliding there. Chance here, Papley whacks it up inside 50, but that's an easy mark there for Easy mark there for Collingwood. Bad kick there from Collingwood. Bad kick, but they're going to get away from it, Maynard. It was definitely not a shock that Geelong won, but by that much, it was a shock. Up it goes here, inside, or punched away. Punched away again. That was really nice work there by the Swans, and geez, the ball's all over the place here. High tackle again. Swans going really high with some of these tackles. Bright Robinson says, slow start for the Pies. I don't know how slow I'd say they've since that goal. The last 3 minutes, 4 minutes have probably been all Pies since that goal and behind. The Pies definitely started to work their way back into it. David says, has anyone spotted Wally yet? I spotted Rabbitohs fans, so yeah. And here it goes. Pendles puts it in. Mason Cox went up there, but he couldn't get it. My check. No, that's going to be blocked away. And they push it out at the left-hand side. Good defense so far from the Swannies. They're a really good team in regards to just never stopping. Oh, Buddy's in a bit of a... yeah, a bit of the biffo. Bit of the biffo. Bit of the biffo. ADL says, Cats lost the preliminary final by 83 last year and won by 71 this year. What a turnaround. Yeah, exactly right. Exactly right. And the team we beat by 71 last night was the team that beat that same team that won by 83 points last year over us. So the Lions obviously knocked out the D's in fantastic circumstances. Oh, Heaney's trying to get that ball away. Can't do it though. Handballs it here, and now it's going to be Dacos. That's a throw. That's a throw. No, he's not going to call free kick. That was absolutely a throw there. Nice handballing here by the Swans, and they go up through the centre now. They can counter a little bit here, and that's nice work there from Buddy. Down the left-hand wing. Timmy Carr says, can AFL throw punches? No. No. Oh, draw! It's a goal, Swannies! It's a goal, Swans. And geez, after all that pressure from the Collingwood for the last 3 minutes, the Swans just go bang. Oh, this is... I really hope it's not a blowout, eh? Like, Collingwood really need to turn this around. So H25, they call a quarter of throws you see. Yeah, that was a pretty blatant throw, though, for me. That was a pretty blatant throw, though, for me there, man. So 13-0 here to the Swans. And we're only 5 minutes into the game. Two goals to one. Never says, Pies kicking inside 50 is kind of sloppy so far. Still pretty early, though. Oh, very, very sloppy. Oh, very sloppy. Josh Anderson, South fans are everywhere. Well, of course they're everywhere, man. They're playing 1 minute up the road. Like, the game is... the Rabbitohs Sharks game is literally being played on the next stadium right next to this. So, I'm obviously streaming here at the SCG right now. I'm just going to walk across to the to Allianz right after this as well. And Swans away from the centre again. My gosh, this is just off to a fly, the Swans. Collingwood's defense hasn't been dreadful, but it just seems like the Swans are always finding that right pass and find the boot ball at the right area. Sometimes you see a two-handed ice cream scoop not paid. Yeah, it's interesting, the consistency, but then again, consistency is always... oh, nice mark. Nice mark down the wing. Consistency is always the biggest issue in regards to sports. Don't even ask about baseball consistency. Baseball pitching consistency is just wild. Gets up there, Ginnivan. Ginnivan whacks it in. No, it's a bit of a sloppy kick there. Still Collingwood ball. Or you could argue ball there. He picked it up and tried to go. Nope, no good call. Sebastian Grummer says, wouldn't be surprised to see a South fan and Peruvian baseball game. So there was actually, fair, but there was actually a footage at the McGregor versus Mayweather fight in Las Vegas with someone wearing a Rabbitohs jersey. Collingwood here, whacks it in. Or, opportunity, no, good defense there from the Swans. They just do really follow up there. Man, oh, nice work there, Stevenson. That was a pretty poor... Geez, Collingwood have been poor so far. Wow, Collingwood have been poor so far. Isaac Heaney. He's... Oh, that was a shank. Now, that was a shank. Typically, what would you say is better a day at the AFL or NRL? So, like, attending the event, I would say the AFL. And the reason being is because it's easier and better to watch the AFL at the stadium. It's easier and better to watch the NRL at home. But I would say it's a better day at the AFL based on that because it's just a much better experience to be able to watch the entire game. DKB says, go Geelong, they'll win next weekend. Exactly right, DKB. I love it. We'll be streaming. I was meant to be going to the game. But I'm more than likely going to be streaming it because I do have to go to Fiji and also Sydney in a couple of weeks' time. So I might not be able to get there. But I might be at the game or I might be here. I do actually have a ticket sorted for me. I've had a ticket sorted for me since about halfway through the season. That's a 50-metre penalty here. 50-metre penalty for the Swannies. I've actually had a ticket sorted for me since about halfway through the season, but I may not be able to get there. We'll see how we go. But yeah, Geelong, get around us, baby. Get around the Catters. Flag Cats. So Swannies whack this one in to around the square. Buddy Franklin drops it. It's going to be goal, Swannies. Collingwood, what's going on here, lads? What's going on here, Collingwood? 19-0. And the Swans are off to an absolute flyer. The Swans are off to an absolute flyer, son. Jeez. We have seen massive comebacks in the season so far, in the final so far, though. Like that, what was it? Freo and... Who's the Freo game against? Freo... Who'd Freo come back against? Can't remember. Sebastian says, is Cardi of a team or is he impartial? He's a St Kilda fan. He's a big St Kilda fan. So when you saw that vlog, I don't know if you watched the vlog, but I was down there at the Cattery, Cardinia, to watch Geelong versus St Kilda with him. And he was actually going for St Kilda. He's a St Kilda fan, yeah. But they're a bit of a tough one to get. Bulldogs, that's the one, DKB, thank you. That's the one. Janelle, how you feel about the Catters in the grand final, mate? I cried on Instagram last night, and you guys will see it very emotional me, dude. Like, I tear up thinking about it right now. Like, if we win the grand final next week, you'll see it very emotional me. Like, it's admittedly, it's not as emotional as I would get with the Gold Coast Titans, but I will be emotional next week. Swanee's here. Look at this. Oh, this is beautiful footy. This is beautiful. Outside. Buddy's going up for it. Oh, it's a point. Oh, is that a goal? Is that a goal? The goal umpire hasn't signalled here. This is going to be a score review. This might be a Swans goal here. I believe it's a behind, but he just wants to check if he kicks it before he crosses the line. This is crazy if this is a goal. DKB says, I was there last night. Go, Cats, good stuff, man. Would have been an amazing atmosphere to be a part of. Would have been, well, for Geelong fans anyway. Fergus, Collingwood looking shaky early doors. Really don't know how to read the sport, but Swans look certain he's win this point. Don't want to crow early. Don't crow early, Bo. AFL can change whomper real quick, especially in a prelim. But it's looking very similar to what happened last night between the Cats and Lions at this point. However, long way to go, bro. There's 4 quarters. We're only 7 minutes in the first quarter. And obviously, all quarters go 20 minutes. Sebastian Grumman says, not the best season for Cardi by the looks of it. It's not as bad as it had been in the past, that's for sure. So, surely this goes behind first before... Oh, yeah, it's well behind. Yeah, it's well behind. It was close, but the goal line umpire should have been able to tell that straight away. Like, the goal line umpire should not have had to go to the score review here. I don't know what Buddy Franklin's complaining about there. There was nothing wrong with the contest. Jet Allen's the same. I'm a Cats fan. I was born in 2006 and I can't remember 07, 09 and 11. So I'll be so happy. It'll be an amazing moment, man. You know, obviously I've had my... so it will be behind, so it'll be 20-0 to the Swannies. I've been a Cats fan since... so my mum was actually... So I'm from the Gold Coast, yeah? In the Gold Coast, you don't really care about the AFL, normally. You don't grow up with it anyway. And obviously the Suns weren't even around at the time. They just simply weren't even around at the time. But my mum started dating a guy who was from Geelong. And so that I had kind of an interest with him, so that I could have a chat with him and whatnot, I got into the Cats with him. And luckily enough, they're a great team, you know, at the time. But obviously the last 10 years has been a bit of a struggle. But yeah, I'm thankful that obviously he was a supporter of a good team and not a bad team. But I've always kind of wanted to get around the Sunnies as well, and they're always going to be a soft spot team for me, but I'm just too loyal, man. I don't think I could change. I really don't. But I will definitely get behind the Sunnies a bit more next year. That's for sure. Scott Wilson says, game's already over. Pies getting wrecked. No, it's not, mate. So it's going to be ball up here. It's 20 points, man. Like, it's a good start here for the Swans, and they're more than likely going to win this game, but in the same sense, like, let's settle it down, lads. Like, there's a long way to go here. You can't be saying game over already. You can't be saying, especially when... there's a team as young as the Swans are. Like, there's still plenty of room there to get complacent and for Collingwood to come back in the game. But obviously, like I said, it's more than likely the Swans are going to go on from here. But there's a long way to go. Terrible kick there from the Swans. High tackle again. A lot of high tackles here from the Swans so far. DKB, so I dreamed about Geelong versus Sydney Grand Final. Geelong won. I just love to flog Collingwood, you know. I really would. I'd love Collingwood to get there and to Geelong to flog them, but right now it's not looking likely. Meta says definitely a point, clear as day. Why did the goal umpire need a review for that? It was silly. It was really obviously a behind there. Really obviously a behind. So Swans here on the wing. So 25 have scored as much as the Pies. You have, yeah. We've all scored as much as the Pies. We're all doing well here. Swans break this one down the centre. Mark right in the centre here. Tom Papley. He's out by the 50 though. It's going to be a big kick. It's going to be a big kick here. Scott says Eels are easily won, Geelong easily won, Swans easily winning. Scott says 26-0. Time him out, please. He's just obviously ruined it for everyone. So Papali here from out by the 50, obviously is going to get this kick. Admit for lives, I don't like the Suns because they beat Richmond on the siren twice. Yeah, fair. So it is going to be 26-0 there. It's a good kick right on through. That's a good kick right on through there. So it will be 26-0 and Collingwood are getting absolutely beaten to a pulp as we speak. I tell you what, the feeling around Victoria right now for the Collingwood fans, they're not going to be happy about this. That's for sure. That's for sure. And I wasn't expecting this. I actually tipped the Collingwood, the Pies too. I thought they'd have a bit more experience, but it just seems the Swans have got that real fresh energy. Will it come back to haunt them with the fact that they're going out of the blocks so fast, and do they get complacent? I don't know, but yeah, it just seems like the Collingwood is second rate right now to the Swans. Sasson Kelly says, damn, you toothless Pies, make a contest out of it, please. Yeah, make a contest out of it, man. Make a contest out of it, because we all know the grand final next week is going to be Cats by 50. Ah, I like it. Never says, I really hope the Pies come back to make this a close game. I don't even care if they win, just make it a close game. And that's a terrible bounce there from the ump. Terrible. Big Break says, let's go up the Swans. You're looking pretty good right now, man. 4 uncontested possessions, 4. Sorry, no. I'm looking. I was looking at the wrong numbers there. So Pendles will whack that ball into the 50, and chance for Collingwood. They need to put away their efforts, though. They can't have behinds. They need to put away their efforts. They haven't had a great deal of efforts here. They haven't had a great deal of opportunities, but things change very quickly in AFL, man. Very, very quickly. Like I said, Geelong were up by 30 at half-time in the AFL Grand Final against Richmond in 2020. Close to a high tackle there. But it will be just ball up. They can't, though. They're too busy trying to find all their teeth. You guys are loving this no teeth thing, eh? It's fair. All right. Oh, jeez. Ginnivan ran past that one. And Swans have got the upper hand again in regards to this one. Oh, jeez. That's a good tackle there. Oh, can he get the ball away? He can't get the ball away. Could be ball. Is ball. Yep. Wow, Buddy's really getting into him. Buddy's really getting into him today. Hasn't kicked a goal yet, I don't think, Buddy, but he's really getting on the physical side. That was touched, unfortunately. If he had a left hand, oh, it's beautiful. Swans can kick another goal here. Oh, he shot the ball. That's going to be ball for Collingwood, yeah. And they go out to the right-hand side there. And side bottom. You're going to need a big game from Steele side bottom here today. Fergie says, I know nothing about this sport, but I believe Swans can go all the way this year off the back of Buddy Franklin, the only player I know. That's cool. Geelong won by 70 points last night with the Brisbane Lions, bro. So thanks for coming. Thanks for telling me that Swans go all the way. But Geelong won by 70 last night and are the best team in the league. They came first for a reason. So Swans here at the 50 and good defense there again. Dasmate says, I would say knock his teeth out, but okay. Swans here. And they're going to pressure again. Right up the centre. Dangerous kick, but it will work out in the end. And Heaney is gone to the ground out to the right-hand side. Heaney open. Oh, last second touch away there. Darcy Moore. That was a goal saver for sure. Swans don't rely on Franklin. He's 35. Exactly right. He doesn't know what he's talking about. He's just trying to talk shit about Geelong, probably. Memphis says that was great defense from Moore. Yeah, he saved a goal for sure. Keeps it in there. Collingwood, this is their first good real possession. The left-hand side, they've got an open man. They don't do it, though. They go into the goal square area. Ball's up back here. And Collingwood ball. Can they get a goal? Oh, no. He's been paid there. Sundo says, wow, more Parkers than me, Pat. Yeah, we got this game and the next game. And I've already seen quite a few Rabbitohs fans at this game right now. Are you going to go? No, you're not going to go to the game tonight. Surely not, Sundo, as a Roosters fan. 2 full houses at similar start times. Well, no, the Sharks game doesn't start till after this. The Sharks game doesn't start till 8. This game started at 4:45. So this game will finish beforehand, and then there'll be people who just walk straight across to that one for the Rabbitohs Sharks one after. They'll be ball up here in the centre. 26-0, though. Like, come on, Collingwood. Give us something, man. Like, 26-0. Give us something here, Collingwood. We want to watch a good game. What's your bet tonight, Sundo? Oh, that's ball. Oh, Collingwood are playing dreadful. Oh. Is that true? They pushed the Sharks game back because of this game? Is that true? Well, they're going to put it at 7:30, but because of this game, they have that game later. Folks, I didn't even know that, but Geelong sound good as well. Not here to talk rubbish. I literally know nothing about sport. Where does the grand final get played? Because it might come down to that advantage. You definitely don't know about the sport then. It's all good, bro. So the grand final is at the MCG every year, regardless. So that's in Melbourne, obviously. But it's not a Geelong home ground, and obviously not in Sydney, but Geelong is only an hour by train away from Melbourne, right? So there'll be definitely more Geelong fans there, but the Swans are also originally as a club from South Melbourne, so they've still got quite a few fans down there. Swannies now, good defence again. Collingwood just can't get any offensive pressure here. They can't get any... Oh, high tackle. Again, another high tackle. Amount of high tackles in this game for the Swans is getting ridiculous. Being Briggs says, hope the Sharks can win that game. I'd expect South to win. Sandra says it's just the same hedge bet as yesterday. Boring. You're boring, man. You're boring, man. Dear me. Did you win yet? So how much did you win yesterday based on that hedge betting? And Mason Cook! So okay, maybe we might get the first goal of the game here for Collingwood. Can he kick it straight though? He's not even going to go for it himself. Why? Why? Chance! Pies! Hoskin Elliott, goal. Hoskin Elliott with the goal. Pies finally on the board here. So it will be 26-6. They finally get the board. And like I said, they had to put away their opportunities. That's exactly what they've done here. They get the opportunity. They need to put them away. They're down by 26. This game's not over, guys. I keep telling you. Hoskin Elliott goes slam. That's a nice goal as well. It's a nice goal as well. Remember, this is Collingwood's goal. Elliott, it's a goal. GTFITC says, you streaming Cats versus whoever wins this? I will be, mate. I will be, yeah. I will be. So I was meant to actually go to the game. Like I said, I have a ticket for the game. However, I do have to prioritise going and visit my daughter over in Fiji, and I will be going to the NRL Grand Final with Entertain House. So I kind of want Parramatta to beat the Cowboys next week, because then we'll see. We'll be alongside Hayden, who is an Eels fan, at the Grand Final, and we'll be sitting with him, and I'll go for the Eels in that one, as long as they're not taking on the Sharks. But yeah, it should be good. But I actually have a ticket to the Grand Final, but I just don't. I have to prioritise a few things. So Swans here, out of the centre. They're going to handball this one away. Do you go for West Coast, Jay, or are you a Freo fan? Oh, knocked down there. Or are you a Brisbane Lions fan, something like that? Because obviously you're a Cowboys fan. Touched away, and lucky there for Collingwood. They're going to touch that one and grab it and kick it out left-hand side. That's a good ball. That's a good ball there to really settle down the pressure. Pies come back. Jay, I would love it, just so it teaches people a lesson about calling game over. You know what I'm saying? Back in 2020, we had arguments all the time. I kept saying, it's not game over until it's game over, lads. Like, it's never game over until it's literally game over. People never learn their lessons, though. Never, ever, ever learn their lessons. Jay's a Suns fan like everyone else. Fair enough. I'm not even going to argue it. Not even going to argue it. Collingwood here starting a bit more better ball. But, I thought there was going to be a tackle from behind there. Jay better be a Freo fan. I reckon he's probably a West Coast fan. I reckon he probably is. Most people from that area are West Coast fans. Which you wouldn't want to admit this year, though. You would not want to admit to being a... you wouldn't want to admit to being a West Coast fan this year, that's for sure. That's for sure. No, mate, used to follow the Bears, Lions when I lived in Queensland, but don't really follow the code anymore. Fair enough. Fair enough. Even though you live in Perth, which is AFL country... So Collingwood here, right up the guts. Nice work here. That's beautiful ball here. They're going to have a free opportunity at goal from outside 50. He whacks it in. Oh, the ball was not a good kick, though. Oh, it wasn't a good, accurate kick. Otherwise, that would have been an absolute banger. But it will be ball out of bounds. Will be ball out of bounds there. At least Collingwood is starting to put a bit more attacking pressure on, and they're starting to get their kicks a little bit more in line. Besides that one. At least it's in the right area of the field for them. Side bottom here. Oh, he was stalking it. He was stalking it, but Swan should be able to... Oh, I could go out of bounds. I go out in the full. No, it will be reading more. Now it's ball out of bounds. Otherwise, is Collingwood going to get smashed? Well, they were down 26-0, but they've started to work their way back into it. Especially with that goal just down to Hoskin Elliott. And they've started to work their way back into it with some inside 50s as well. So that says, well, your Lions did well, Jay. Yeah, they did well. They did well for most of the season. Just not last night. Their grand final was last week against the D's, so I have to throw. Oh, should have been a throw. Collingwood down the right-hand side. Kicks it in. Here we go. That's a mark. Mark there, Jamie Elliott. Mark there, Jamie Elliott. Here we go. So Jamie Elliott probably should get this, to be honest with you. I'd back in a Jamie Elliott goal from me. Stage 25 is no, I can't talk. Who do you go for, ZH? It's a nice mark there. It's definitely a mark. I know NRL fans won't really get how that's a catch, but it's definitely a mark. Has scored 16-10 from set shots in 2022. Back him in here, Jamie Elliott. I back him in. And he will whack it in! So it's 26-12 here. Seems like a lot of people are saying it's game over already have disappeared from the chat. And Jamie Elliott goes boom ski. 26-12. Elliott has been clutch a lot this year. Yeah, Elliott's been good this year, bro. That's been good. Collingwood didn't actually look fantastic at large parts this year, but they've just really hit form at the right time. Barring this game so far. Barring this game so far. But 3.5 minutes to go here of the first quarter. Guys, hit that thumbs up button. Subscribe if you're new out here. I have no idea how many likes. I have no idea how many people actually still watch AFL on the channel. But the more likes shows the more people who do obviously love AFL here on the channel. The Lim reports that Collingwood are like a Toyota Yaris with a 500cc engine up against Sydney's, who are like a McLaren F1 right now. Maybe at the beginning of the game. Not now. Not now. Unless you're saying Toyota Yaris is starting to catch up on the McLaren. Swans, you know, I wouldn't go as far as say complacent, but just like AFL is very much about momentum swings. Buddy Franklin here might be able to get an opportunity. No, they're marking Buddy Franklin pretty well in this game. I'm not going to lie. Chance here, Warner. Gives it off here. Heaney. Buddy. No, ball, surely. No, they're not going to call ball there. Swans still with the ball. Maynard. Puts it inside. And, it's a goal. How did that go in? He wasn't even going for a goal there. He wasn't even going for goal. He was not even going for goal. How did that go in? So 32-12 here with 3 minutes to go first quarter. That is a great goal. How did that go in? That is a wild goal. Okay, the scoring is much more frequent than I thought. 26-0 would be game over in NRL usually. Oh, yeah, no. Game over is like 50 plus. But I've still seen teams come back from 50 plus down. Well, we saw that in the finals. Western Bulldogs and Freo. They were down like 51-1 or some shit. And then the Doggies completely and utterly choked that up. You could... I don't think that was the ball. I don't think... Look at this. This is great work here. And then just finds a way to get a shot. And, the ball goes through the goal. And adds 6 points there for the Swans. Well, it's a bit better of a game. Let's put it that way. Biggest comeback ever was 78 points. 78 points, Josh. Wow. Who was that? Awesome. Gamobi's has got to Cats. He's down to Ryan Collingwood here. Oh, it's a goal! This is getting crazy now. Collingwood with a goal straight away off the bounce. 32-18. 32-18. That is a crazy goal straight away in return. That's a huge confidence kicking goal, that. That is a massive, massive confidence kicking goal. Who was that game, Josh Anderson? 78 points is mad. But yeah, get around the Cats, awesome, Gamobi. Got a big game next week. We'll be streaming it. Brighton says, holy shit, now that was a kick full flight. Gee whiz. That is a statement, that. That is a real statement goal there. Biggest third quarter comeback was 52 points. Essendon against North 2000. So I was at there's a vlog on the channel actually of one of the best comebacks I'd ever watched live with Geelong. Back in, I think, 2017 when I did a few vlogs here and there. I was at the Richmond-Geelong game and we were down by 36 points at three-quarter time. I think at 36 or 37 points and we won that game. It was wild. I was in the Geelong supporters bay. It was ridiculous. So that was 36 points and my God, that was amazing. There was also that game between the Lions and Cats where the Lions came back in the third quarter. That was like 40-odd points. That was ridiculous. That was stupid, that game. Steele side bottom, whacks that ball down. That was a while ago now, though. That was like 2012, wasn't it? When was that? Is that 2012, 2014? The Lim report says, if Sydney lose this, Bernard Foley will be happy as he can hand his Lol Cow of the Week award to them. Yeah, a bit of a lull, but in the same sense, everyone knows that it's a ridiculous call there from the referee. However, he should have kicked it, but it's not the point. It was a ridiculous call from the referee, but we're not going to be chatting about that. So Swans here, put that ball up. And, Mark there for Collingwood, just outside the 50. Mick Searles, g'day mate, it's Mick in Iowa. Good on you, man. Good on, man. Welcome, mate. And Collingwood put it inside 50. Who's going to get up for it? My check. No, bounces out here. Baby ball. No, they hand ball it outside. Elliott coming through. Can't find it. Collingwood here. Oh, Dacos. Oh, blocked away. Still going to sit here for... Oh, jeez. The ball last second just sat there for the Swans. And they get it outside. That was really hectic, though. Thought my check was going to punch that one in, but... blocked away, and Dacos, so that's going to be ball over the sideline. Buddy's been on top here. He hasn't been great in front of goal. He hasn't had an opportunity in front of goal, but that's a big moment there. Oh, Sydney free kick. Wow. His whole team was screaming at him to kick it. Yes, there's a lot of context that is involved here, but yes, two people were. One of them because obviously we're not going to talk about this. I have no interest in arguing about it with people. If you think that call was correct, then wow. If you don't think it was correct, then cool. But if you think it's correct, then well. But we're going to move on. Mick Soul says, remember the Bulldogs vs Cowboys League game a few weeks ago? Yeah, this isn't a league. We're not talking about league really. And also that would have been a shocking game. So 32-18 here to the Swans with a minute to go here first quarter. The Swans are going to get a free, they're going to get a mark inside 50 here. It's a difficult kick here though. It's a difficult kick. It's not an easy kick here. Out by the 50. He's going with the banana. He's got it! It's a goal. 38-18. High score in first quarter here. It's a high score in first quarter. So 38-18 here. 6 goals, 2 Swans, 3 goals, 0 Collingwood. So at least Collingwood have put away their opportunities right in front. Bit of brouhaha. Bit of brouhaha, mate. Bit of brouhaha. Bit of brouhaha. So this is a long time no AFL, but good catching up on the playoffs for me. Yeah, we're into the finals now, man. And whoever wins this plays my team in the grand final next week. Plays my team in the grand final this week. But that was a nice mark there. A lot of men around. Liverpool says Swans players should just buy a lot of tick after this game. Everything they touch turns to gold. Yeah, everything is looking very nice for them right now. Like everything looks very nice for them. Every time they touch the ball, it just does look very slick. But they're just lingering around Collingwood. They're not coming back necessarily, but they're just not letting it blow out enough that you start to say, oh, I thought they were going to call free kick there. I was like, no way. No way. So 40 seconds. Can someone score one more time here before quarter time? Good kick right through the guts. Oh, Buddy Franklin. There's going to be a goal here right in front. There should be a goal here, Buddy Franklin. That was slick. That was nice. That was nice. From right in front here, it'll be about 40 or so out. This should be put away here by Buddy Franklin. Should be put away. Beautiful. And just picks it up 40 out. And you just couldn't get onto that one. So it surely will be 40-18. But then again, we saw Tommy Organs, the Tomahawk, miss one from an even easier shot before. Last night. And Buddy on the siren. Oh, he's going to miss it. Oh, I think it's because the siren went. I think the siren put him off. So it's going to be a miss there with 39-18. I think the siren put him off there because it went as he was kicking it. But it will be 39-18 at quarter time over Collingwood to the Swannies. Guys, hit that thumbs up button. Subscribe if you're new around here. Still got 3 quarters to go here. 3 quarters to go. It's a 21-point game. They're not out of it yet, Collingwood, but they really need to fix that first quarter because it was pretty poor for the most part. Yes, they lingered around. Yes, they kept themselves in it. But my God, you know, some of their kicks have just been really askew, man, and pretty poor overall. Mixel says Richmond supporter, but used to watch the Swans at the SCG back in the 90s. Oh, good stuff. Well, Richmond obviously got knocked out a couple of weeks ago. Richmond got knocked out in a crazy good game with the Brisbane Lions. But the Swans obviously killing it right now, so at least you can get behind them. Medvedev says Collingwood started slow, but I honestly don't think they're playing that bad right now. Swans have all the answers. They're not playing that bad overall, but with that being said, they're not kicking it straight here. And I'm not talking about kicking it straight at goal, because they are kicking it straight at goal. They've had 3 kicks and 3 goals. But they're not kicking it straight to the man. They're really kind of all over the place in regards to the accuracy in the passing department. So that's what they really need to desperately sort out here immediately. Brian Robinson says, Franco with the Shanko. Lim reports as well. Buddy, what a mistake. Like I said, I think the siren went at the time and the siren put him off there, personally. But that's just my opinion based on the fact of his reaction too. But yeah, obviously Buddy doesn't normally miss, and there was a siren that went off exactly when he was kicking it. So it definitely, you still would have expected him to get it. You still would have expected him to slot that one through. But siren put him off. I think this might go into the dumb decision ideas box, buddy. Somebody who says, good to see the Swans always being this good, although I haven't been following the sport for ages. They haven't been great for a few years now. Swans haven't really been completely up there for a few years now, but they are doing pretty well right now. I still don't think they beat Geelong next week, but I'm a Geelong fan. I'm always going to say that. But when you win by 70 points, man, last night in the prelim against the Brisbane Lions, you're going to have to be confident. You can't. I saw on Cardi's stream before. I was watching, there was a Swans fan who went on and said he's tipping Collingwood, and I thought, how do you do that? Like, I don't understand how at any stage you could bet against your team. Like, you're one of the 4 best teams in the competition. You're into the preliminary final, right? So that means that you're a good team. Right? You can't be a bad team and make the preliminary final. It's not possible, right? So how do you tip against your team? If you know your team is good and you know your team is in the finals and in the Final Four, why would you go against your team and say that the other team wins by 20? I just don't get it. I just don't understand. I don't understand internally, and my brain doesn't compute with how you can go against your team in that situation. It makes no sense to me. Memphis says Swans made their last grand final back in 2016, lost the Doggies. Yeah, they did, yeah. I have no idea, Ryan. Nate Zebrands, let's be real, we all hate the Pies. I think everyone hates the Pies. I think, yeah, that's why I say I'd rather Collingwood to win this, because I know Geelong will put a score through them. I know we'll put a score through them, and it'll be really, really satisfying. I do get slightly nervous about the Swans, though, I do. Brian Robinson, but I was still very confident. I wouldn't have tipped the Lions versus the Cats. I still think that's pretty silly. You just beat the D's the week before. I think you're looking in hindsight, to be honest with you. I had a lot of people tipping the Lions last night. I think you're looking in hindsight, because before the game, people were saying Lions can do it. They won the G last week. They beat the D's, with the reigning premiers, the same team that knocked the Cats out last year by 80 points in the prelim. Came through Richmond in an absolute blinder there. I don't think that. I think that's not true. I think that most people who would have been Lions fans last night would have tipped the Lions, because obviously you did have a chance, and before the game it looked likely that you'd at least be close. Obviously that's not how it ended there, and the Cats did win by a long margin there. But overall, before the game, it didn't look like. Like, I joked around my mates and said Cats 50 plus, and they brought it up, and I'm like, well, good job. I was like, I was joking, but in the same sense. Yeah, I don't believe that before the game you would have said that the Cats were going to win. Z25 says, well, you probably said that they're the favourites for a reason. Like, anyone with a brain says they're favourites for a reason, but the opportunity is there for the Lions. Because there was opportunity, but they just weren't good enough. They weren't good enough, and the Cats just really ran through it. And I honestly don't see a team better than the Cats this year. I don't, and I've been saying that all year long. That's why I keep saying flag Cats all the way since round 2. I said, this looks like a different team this year. This feels like a different team this year. Jeremy Cameron's been good. Tommy Hawkins has been, doing his thing, is how I can explain that. Paddy Dangerfield's just been absolutely on another level, especially in his final series. And Joel Selwood, a part of all 3 of those flags back in 2007, 2009, 2011, to still be cracking on here and playing an integral part. Albeit off the bench, but playing an integral part for the Cats in another grand final and another potential grand final win. It's just a really, really big thing for him, and it's so great to see, because he's such a great bloke, and he does so much for this club and always has. So 25, so I do see the Cats win, though. The Swans are playing well here, though. The Swans are playing well here, man. You can't discredit them. And a grand final, anyone can win a grand final. Anyone can win a grand final, because you've got there. It's actually harder to win a preliminary final than a final, which is weird to say, right? But it's actually harder to win the prelim than it is to go and win the final. And the reason for that is because you just want to be at the grand final. With grand final day, there's so many mixed emotions. It's like you're just kind of happy to be there. You want to win. We've got to go hard here. It's our final go at it. And then after this, we're going to get drunk and go on Mad Monday. It's a bit different. Like, you're still in that kind of, there's a game next week, there was a game last week, and there's a game today kind of mentality. When you're in the grand final, it's more like there's no game next week, so there's no game. There's a game last week, there's a game today, but there's no game next week. So it's just a real different thing, and there's just more, I guess, eagerness to get into the grand final, and there's so much more physicality when it's... it just is. It's really weird to say, though, but it's kind of what all the players also always do mention. Second quarter's about to get started here. So, H25, you see the chat before I said that? About what? About what? I don't even know. I do. We did see the Dogs last year win a prelim by 70 and ended up losing the granny by 70. Yeah, fair. Well, GWS threw in a testament to that a couple of years back too. I don't even know what you're referring to, Z25. Cats have so much quality and will play for young Max Holmes. Yeah, that's sad, isn't it? That's sad, isn't it? But Collingwood will now punch this ball away, and they're going to be on the attack early here. Can you get the ball out? They did. Here we go, Collingwood. Here they go. Here they go. This should be a goal. This should be a goal. Jamie Elliott! Goal straight away. That's a big start. That's a big start there for Collingwood. That's a big start. So it goes back to a 15-point game here. Jamie Elliott, he's got 2 goals already, and that is a really, really big start in quarter number 2. So 4 goals, 4 opportunities. Like they've put away every time they've had the ball in the attacking 50. TSM says the Cats got it. Well, they not every time they had the ball in 50, but every time they've gone for goal, they've got it. It's a good report to have. Like Swans, they've had 9 opportunities. Collingwood have had 4 opportunities. Swans have got 6 goals, and Collingwood got 4 goals. TSM, the Cats got a huge win last night. They did, yeah, absolutely. Lim reports as well. What a start for the Pies. Badly needed, mate. Desperately needed that. They couldn't have the Swans going on and kicking a goal or 2 to start it off. They couldn't do it. It would have nearly been over if Swans went into this, second half up by 40 at the SCG. If this is the MCG, it'd be different, but look at that. The first 4 goals obviously went to Collingwood, to Swans, but then since then, it's really been heavy on the Collingwood side. Up it goes here for the Swans, though. Buddy Frank! That was terrible defense there from Collingwood. Wow. That's not the start that Collingwood needed. That defense was pitiful there. They allowed him to have a free mark at the goal square. This is going to be a real simple kick here for Buddy. I know he missed the last one, but he ain't missing this one. That was pathetic defense. That was a really easy mark. They weren't even close with their Collingwood. And Buddy Franklin will get the kick. He will get the kick. Liverpool's a great mark. I don't know, that was just a simple mark. It wasn't a great mark. It was just a simple mark because there was no defense from Collingwood. I wouldn't go anywhere near saying great mark. What did he have to do for it? He literally walked forward and grabbed the ball because there was no Collingwood players even close. Like, they were back behind him. That was terrible from Collingwood. Like, you start off as strongly as you do and then allow that to happen is just diabolical. Just diabolical. So 45-24 here and 2 goals in the first minute of the second quarter. So much for this game being a low-scoring game. It's definitely looking like it's going to be a high-scoring one. Definitely looking like it's going to be more on the high-scoring front here. Look at this. Dreadful. Just horrific. That is woeful defense. Alright, notice this Thomas Shield played amazing last night for Geelong. He's the main player in the back line. Yeah, everyone played well for Geelong last night. Literally couldn't name a bad player. I'd say maybe Tommy Hawkins was probably the least impressive, but overall he still was fine. It's just that he missed a couple of kicks. But he knew that he'd get his mark for freeze. That's why he was so lax with the kick before quarter time. Alright. Oh, that's high. Oh, wow, he used to play on. So that's going to be ball up here again. Swans really need to keep those arms down, man. All those arms are just going... Yeah, he's complaining about going on the neck there. It was a high. Mason Cox hits it behind. And I don't even know where the ball is here. I don't even know where the ball is. Swans kick it away. Side bottom. Can't get it. Side bottom needs to really have a better impact than what he's having today so far. Side bottom really needs to step it up a lot more than what he's doing. That's nice work here. My check. Inside. Good mark there by the Swans, though. Good mark. Oh, blocked away. Oh, my God. Swans, what are they doing? They're playing with fire at the back. It's going to be ball. Oh, he's kicked it away. Very lucky here. And it's going to be great pressure here from the Pies. Swans with the ball still. And he's going to... They're going to say it's ball up here, but he's deliberately gone out there for sure. Yeah, I'm surprised they didn't just take it in for a point there. You're up by, 4 goals right now, basically. Just take it in for the point and settle it down. Well, you don't need to be frantic about preventing the point in this situation. Like, it would have been much better for him. Like, if Collingwood go and kick a goal right now, that'll be really, really poor from the Swans' thought decision-making. by not taking that behind for a point, in my opinion. 17 minutes, 44 to go here, second quarter. 11 hit-outs to 10 in favour of Collingwood right now. 13 clearances to 11 in favour of the Swans. And Swans will kick that one away. And that was nice there. And Buddy Franklin's away here. Out by himself. Oh, that was a terrible kick. But it's still going to find a man. Terrible kick, though. Swan step around. Ball. No, he gets out of the tackle. And terrible defence. Collingwood. My God, Collingwood. Their defence is woeful. If they make the grand final, the Cats are going to pick this team apart. This defence is dreadful from Collingwood. They don't know their left from their rights at the moment. If Collingwood were able to come back in this game, they're going to get absolutely punched in the mouth by the Cats playing like this. Alright, Swannies here. They should get this and will get the goal. Oh, no, he missed it. Wow. It's going to be like this whole match, another one-sided prelim final. Yeah. Like, it's still only 22 points, but it's just not looking good here. Like, Collingwood are keeping it around this 15 through 25 mark very consistently, but if they click off for 1 second, it could really blow out. And punched away there. Still side bottom kicks it down the sideline. And I think that was actually poked forward accidentally there. Oof. That will be ball up here from the sideline. Beautiful day in Sydney, though. At very least, it's a nice day and it's not rain impacted. It was a game a couple of years back, really impacted by rain. It was Collingwood versus... It was the G. Collingwood versus... Maybe the Ds? No. I can't remember. Collingwood versus maybe... It was 2019. Actually, yeah, that was the year Collingwood played West Coast, wasn't it? I can't remember. 2019 was Collingwood West Coast, wasn't it? I was down there for that grand final. Swans kick it away. Oh, side bottom, nice mark. That's a nice mark. Oh, GWS, that's the one. Yeah, Collingwood GWS. And GWS... Oh, that was the Richmond GWS grand final. 2018 was Collingwood versus West Coast. Yeah. And, oh, that's going to be a free kick here to Collingwood. Free kick Collingwood here. They should be able to get this one. It's not too far away. It's a bit to the right-hand side, but they should be able to get this one. Yeah, that's definitely a block there. There's a very clear block there. So 7 free kicks to 5 in favour of Collingwood so far. Chance here for Cameron. It's not a crazy difficult kick. Stage 25's Richmond GWS. What a shit granny. Yeah, that was one of the worst grand finals we've ever seen. That one and... that was pretty much just the worst one of a very long time, yeah. As a Geelong fan, I loved 2007. So Collingwood here inside 50. Gets it. So 46 to 30 here, and it is a 16-point game. See what I mean? Collingwood are really keeping it between that 15 to 25 mark. They're not letting it blow out. They're not really coming back enough to get inside of it. But by sticking here, it gives them still plenty of breathing space in regards to them coming back. Ryan Zuggs is the worst grand final of all time. I think a lot of you, a lot of people here are quite young and don't remember 2007 when Geelong won the grand final by over 140 points. But that was it was a bit different still. Like it was still a little bit different. But as a Geelong fan, I love that. But I would assume that most people didn't. Memphis says at least Collywobbles are accurate at goal kicking. That's what I'm saying. They're 5 from 5. They're 5 from 5 right now. They just don't miss when they're when they're there. They're not missing. They're really accurate when they're in front of goal. I'm that young. I don't remember that last year's grand final. Fair enough, to be honest with you, mate. You're a Suns fan. You don't even know the word finals means. You've never even bloody seen the finals. You haven't even had a sniff of the finals. This was probably your best sniff of the finals ever as a Suns fan. I'd say this was your best sniff, and I still think you finished at the highest place you've ever finished, but tied with another season. I like it, Scott Wilson. Geelong is going to win last. I like it. But don't make my head too big. But yes, not one sniff. No, you had a sniff at the finals this year, Daz. Made it relatively close. I'm a Crows fan, so I love the 2007 grand final. You weren't even old enough to ever remember that one. Daz says 2014 and this year are our best seasons. 2014, Gaz would have been there still, right? That would have been Gary Ablett year, yeah? Oh, out to the... Oh, it was a good attempt to... they're going to get 50 here. They're going to get 50. No, they're not going to give 50? Wow, I thought they were going to call 50 there against Collingwood. I told you, they just keeping it between 15 and 25. You watch the Swans kick next here to make it 24 again. And up they go. No, jeez. Oh, chance! Collingwood will get away. So it will be over the sideline for a ball up. But it's in the Swans attacking 50 here. Yeah, Port and Adelaide. Port and the Crows. I would love to see a grand final between those two, but it might not be that great. I think maybe just because at Adelaide it's fantastic. Oh, Swans here. Surely goal. No bind. Wow. Luke Peter Ashworth has come on South Melbourne. So 47-30 here. Can be very careful with these behinds, the Swans, because the Collingwood are only down by 2 goals and 5 behinds. Oh, surprise there's no free kick here to Collingwood. Yeah, I was going to say that's a free kick Collingwood there. Ablett, Mooney, Stevie J, Bartel, Chapman with something else. Mate, Cat's back in the day. You're forgetting Selwood too. And Tommy Hawkins there as well. Up it goes. Bang! Collingwood here free kick. Well, they got a mark right in front. They could bring this game to an 11-point game right now. No, sorry. They can bring this game to, an 11-point game. I was right. I'm not sorry. No, never sorry. Never sorry. You would have made finals if Ablett was healthy that year. Probably, yeah. Stevie J, what a man. The old Stevie J. Stevie Johnson. So Collingwood here from right in front, out by 45-50. He slapped it through. It's 47-36. It's an 11-point game. And Collingwood, they are not out of it. That's 6 from 6, guys. They are clinical. They are clinical right in front. When they get a shot at goal, they get it. They're only 2 goals down now. Where are all those people who said it was game over already? Where are they, Jay? Come on. Where are they, Jay? You said it. Collingwood comeback. Oh, I said it too, but Swans here. It's not complacency. It's just youth and freshness. It's youth and freshness that are allowing Collingwood back into the game. So 47-36. That was nice work there by Collingwood, though, to get that ball right up the centre. And it's a big kick from out by the 50 as well. It's a big kick from out by the 50. 11 points. This game feels like the Bengals-Steelers game the other day. How are the Pies still in this game despite being so atrocious? No, it doesn't feel like that game for me. Like, Collingwood have still been very clinical, mate. You can't compare that. Like, the Collingwood, when they've had an opportunity... Oh, that's a good mark from Buddy Franklin, though. It's the defence that is worrying for Collingwood. The offence is not worrying. They have attack in them, but their defence is dreadful. But their attack is very, very good. Their attack is very, very good, Collingwood. But they just don't... Like, Geelong will pick this team apart next week. Geelong would pick this team apart playing like this. Alright, so Swans here from out by the 50. And Buddy Franklin will smack it through. That goes on through, so it will be 53-36, and it goes back out to a 16-point game. 17-point game, sorry. 17-point game. He's having a good goal. He's having a good game here, Buddy Franklin. He's having a good game. He's been physical. He's been getting into him. He's been showing leadership and experience. And kicked 2 goals too. He should actually have 3. He should have 3 goals. Ryan's like, thought this would be low scoring. I think we all did, mate. But it's definitely not low scoring. Very high scoring game so far. 8 goals, 5 to Swans, and 6 goals, 0 to Collingwood. Can't complain with the attack in this game, but you definitely can complain with the defense of Collingwood. I wouldn't even necessarily say the Swans' defense is that bad. Most goals for Swans. Lance Franklin is now tied 3rd with Barry Hall at 467. He's second is Michael O'Loughlin, and I didn't get to see who was number 1. All right, can Collingwood stay with him right now? They're only down by 16, but that's going to be free kick to Sydney. Free kick to Sydney. 33-36, 12 minutes to go here. 12 minutes to go. Magpies may be terrible, but still tenacious. Oh, they're shocking right now defensively. But maybe Buddy again. There'll be another behind, you'd say. No, it gets punched away down to... It'll be over the sideline. Ball in. Magpies are living off their goal scorers now. Well, yeah, it's normally going to happen. Defense is still back at Tullamarine. Yeah, they definitely did not bring it up to Sydney with them. Defense has been dreadful. And the Swans are playing well, though. Like, defense hasn't been great, but the Swans, look at this. Look at this. Out of the left-hand side here. Swings it back in. Right in the middle. Buddy. No, punched away. Oh, it's going to be goal, Swans. See what I mean? Rowbottom with the mop-up. That was brilliant. That was a brilliant mop-up there by Rowbottom. So it'll be 59-36 and it back to a 23-point game. I told you, they're sticking around that 15 to 25 point mark. I reckon Collingwood will kick the next goal and they keep it within that 15 to 25 point mark. It just doesn't really seem to be eaten away at, and it doesn't really seem to fall apart outside the 25 as well. It's just the same kind of scoreline the entire game so far. Collingwood will come back a little bit, and the Swans will bring it back. And Collingwood will come back a little bit, and the Swans will bring it back. It's very, very just kind of the same motions. It's very rhythmic with how this game is kind of flowing right now. The 25 says, hopefully Pies play like they did in the qualifying final against the Cats they play. No. Meredith says, the fact that Tony Lockett was on that list of goal kickers for Sydney is absolutely crazy, considering he kicked the majority of his goals for St Kilda. Yeah, Tony Lockett, absolutely unbelievable player, man. Alright, so up it goes here in the centre. And bounce goes. Who's going to win it? Who's going to? That's going to be Swans. No, it'll be. I don't know, actually. Ball's still bouncing around here. It's going to be Collingwood to get it out, and they're going to whack it in. Jeez, I tell you, this game is very rhythmic in regards to going back and forth, back and forth. Oh, jeez, they're lucky to get that one away there, Swans, and then they're going to kick it to the sideline. No, it's not a goal. That's not a catch. No way, that's a mark. No way, that was a mark. No way, that was a mark. That was not a mark. That was not a mark. No way. That is a horrible call there from the referee. That is a horrible call from the ump. There was no way. No way that was a mark. Swans, and that's an easy mark right there. That means the Pies still lose. I don't know how they come back from here. They just seem like they just can't get into that. They can't really eat it away too much. And a good mark. Mason Cox had a really nice mark. Hey, they actually defended something nice. Intercept mark, 6 to Collingwood, 3 to the Swans. They actually did something for a change, Collingwood, in regards to their defense. Good mark. Liverpool's this question for Aussie fans. Is Sydney still treated as an expansion franchise in a non-AFL market rather than an established team, even if they are outside of Victoria? No, I'd say they're established. Suns obviously still are a franchise. GWS absolutely are. But no, Swans are on a similar level of Brisbane in that sense. And opportunity here, Jamie Elliott. Jamie Elliott here, he puts it back in. He was in the pocket. That's going to be an easy one here for the Swans, though, yeah. Easy one there for the Swans. So they'll be at the goal square here, but it will not be a point. Sydney have been established as 05. That's not what he's asking. He's asking if they're still being treated as an expansion franchise. That's a 50 there for the Swans. Terrible there from Ginnivan. Terrible. He's not asking when they were... oh, I know what you're saying. I know what you're saying now. Swans probably the most supported up here. I would say the Swans are more supported than the Lions, absolutely. That's because they were, they had South Melbourne. And also... yeah, I just say Sydney are more likely to get around the sport than Queensland got behind. So 60-36 here. 24-point game. That's terrible there from Ginnivan. No, he stopped on the line. That's a ridiculous call there. That's actually ridiculous. Oh, Mark. Oh, he didn't get it. Here we go. Collingwood on the counter. Oh, ball. Ball. Oh, he's played it on here. Haney puts it up, and that's a mark. That's a bad call there from the ump, especially with the fact that he called it a mark to the Swans on the right-hand flank, and then he goes and calls that as well, and... oh, he dropped that ball. So around South Melbourne were woeful, right? A bit before my time, the old South Melbourne. Yes, 2005 was when Sydney won the granny. It was an unbelievable granny too, so 25. Absolutely fantastic. 11 points, Sydney Swans are sort of the Melbourne Storm of the AFL. No, they are not at all. No, they are not. They are nowhere close to as successful as the Melbourne Storm. Not even close. You would not compare... if you're going to compare it, you'd say Brisbane. At least they won back-to-back-to-back back in the early 2000s. Nah, the Swans are not anywhere near as successful as the Storm. I don't think I've ever heard anyone compare the Storm and the Swans together. You'd argue Geelong. Yeah, you would argue. You'd say Geelong. Melbourne Storm and Geelong Cats are the comparison there for sure because they're not in Melbourne. So so Swans no chance. But yeah, Geelong and Melbourne absolutely. And that will be punched way over the sideline. Maybe Swans can get inside. Ooh. Not in terms of record, but being really the only team. He's actually clarified this. Not in terms of record, but being really the one and only team in one of the two biggest cities in Australia. Then you got Brisbane, you got Gold Coast too. But you've also got it's yes, but it's a bit of a weird comparison. But okay, I can see what you're saying. Oh, terrible mark. Terrible defense there, but they're lucky they didn't call a free kick. Geelong will be the Storm of the AFL, yeah. Geelong are just always up there. They don't win every year, but they win quite a lot. And that will be ball over the sideline. This is a bit of a dead game at the moment. There's just nothing really changing. It's just so. Give us something, Collingwood, please. Give us something to get excited about. Still a long way to go with though. Still over a half to go. And that ball comes out the back here. Swans pick it up. Maybe free. No, it won't be free. Meadow says if Collingwood get the next 2 goals, they're still definitely in this. They're still in it right now, but it's just really it's a bland game right now. It's just a bit of a bland one. Long way to go, but it's a bit of a bland one. Free kick here. Collingwood, they're going to take the advantage. They're going to take the advantage quickly here. And Dacos kicks it out wide. Hoskin Elliott. Nice work here. Opportunity here. And inside there, and this should be a goal here, Collingwood, from right in front. That's really fast and really pacey there from Collingwood. This should be a goal here. They're 6 from 6. Can they make it 7 from 7? They're still only 2 goals behind the Swans if they kick this, but they'll still be 6 behind, obviously. That's Geelong, absolutely. But this is a ripe old opportunity here for Collingwood to bring this game back. Like I said, they need to take all their opportunities, and right now they're doing that. And 7 from 7. 7 from 7. So that will be 60-42. They have been clinical, but they're still losing by 18 points. They have their kick and boost today. You're absolutely right, Jared Troy. 7 straight there for Collingwood. My gosh. Oh, goodness me. It's amazing how the Maggies haven't kicked one behind yet. Their accuracy is keeping them in this sentence, right? Straight shooters. Straight shooters just looking too good right now, the Pies, in regards to their kicking boots, but their defense is letting them down. 60 points in the first half is ridiculous. Who would you like the Cats to face in the grand final? Right now, Collingwood with this defense. With this defense, Collingwood. And Swans are normally a bit of a bogey side for us, but I think we beat them either or, mate. I think we might even win by 20 odd points. I think we could win by more. I'm super confident in the Cats this year. I've been saying it all year long. It's a different feeling, it's a different vibe, different energy. And last night proved that with 70. The final's got to be 120 to 90. Fair enough. That's not a bad shout. Cleary is the Pies' goal-kicking coach. Yeah. And Collingwood going to whack this one down around the 50 now. Opportunity again here for them. Mycheck trying to grab that one. Ball comes to... Oh, he's grabbed that one and brought it in, but they're going to say it's ball up. They're going to say it's ball up here. This game definitely will finish... This game's definitely going to finish before 7:30, right? Probably about 7:20 or so, I reckon. Just because I'm thinking about that Sharkies in my brother's game. Oh, that's high. Oh, that was a high tackle there. No free kick paid. I'm definitely not in favour of Collingwood tonight, that's for sure. Contested possession 63%, 63 to Swans, 62 to the Collingwood. And kicked it away. It should. Yeah, it really should be done by 7:30. And that's going to be a free kick of Swans. Yeah, about 7:30. Yeah, 7:20, sorry. Yeah, that's what I thought. That's what I thought. Jared Troy's Cats have been like the Penrith Panthers. Not at all. That comparison is not even close either. No. Cats and Panthers are not even close. Panthers were terrible for a long time. That's a free kick to Swans. I don't even understand how someone could think that Cats and Panthers would be the same. Not even close. Very different. Very different. So 6 minutes to go here of the first half. This Swannies are going to have a good opportunity here from right in front of goal. Yeah, geez, that was a misjudgment there by the Collingwood defence. Chad Warner's a gun, Habio says. Well, I reckon he gets this. And he will... Oh! No, he missed it. Wow. Richmond Tigers and Penrith is a good shout, yeah. Yeah, tight Richmond and Penrith is not a terrible shout. Oh, yeah, maybe. Penrith's a hard one. You could... Oh, yeah, it's a hard one. In terms of success, you could look at Melbourne. You could look at the D's. Exos have a ridiculous long shot bet for the NRL games tonight. Here we go. If it has Sharks winning, I like it. And the Swans will... Oh, that's going to be a free kick here to Swans. That's terrible there from... and a 50 as well. Oh, that's shocking. Oh, my God. So it's going to be 20. It's going to be a 25-point gain here. That is woeful. Scott Wilson, time him out. Yeah, time him out. You're boring, Scott. A very dominant season for both. Bro, in 1 year doesn't mean you compare the teams like that. Wait. What? Cats and Pants? No. You don't compare based on one season, mate. Ryan Zagos says, Titans and the Cats are identical. Two very successful teams. Settle down, Eels fan. Don't get too hyped up. Settle down, Mr. Buddy Sarcasm. So it's been 67-42, but you want to talk about sarcasm? How about the fact that you've taken 36 years and you still haven't won anything and you've won more spoons than we've been team in the comp? Thanks for coming. Bye-bye. So 67-42 here for 1.5 minutes to go. Don't do it, Ryan. Unless you, even if you win the grand final this year, I've still got the wooden spoons. But that's going to be 67-42 here to the Swans. This game is a bit of a sleeper right now. I would like to see a little bit more from this game. I would like it to be a little bit more exciting. So H25's Titans and Cats are identical in one way. BK Sports supports both of them. You're absolutely right. You guys have no idea how much I was really wanting to become a Suns fan. But I just couldn't do it. And that will be... Yeah, I'll do bounce again. Para now and the Ds before 2021 are the same. Yeah, you definitely compare those. Para and the Ds. Can't wait for Collingwood to score the next goal. Yeah, exactly right. So, it's exactly right. It's going to get back to a 19-point game, 100%. Ooh, close to a high tackle there, but Swans kick it away. Maybe this might be the time where they... No, wow. Swans, this is terrible defense from Pies. This is dreadful defense from the Pies. Just dreadful defense from the Pies. Javier says City's pressure will give Cats issues if they make the grand final. Cats for a clean style. I really am not that nervous about this Swans team. I'm not going to lie, dude. I'm really not that nervous. So Isaac Heaney here. Collingwood are making them look way better as well based on their really poor defense. And Heaney will get the goal. So it's going to be a 31-point game here. It's going to be 73-42. Jeez, very high scoring game this. And that shows. You think that Geelong are going to allow you to get anywhere close to that scoreline? This is just simply unacceptable. 73 points, and we're not even done the first half yet. Excellent says, I would like to see Collingwood make a close game, but damn, my dearie me. I find it astounding that people still ask about if I'm doing the Rabbits Cronulla stream as if I haven't done every NRL game this entire season. But it says Geelong will have a higher chance beating Swans with the G than they would Pies. And I said that that before the game started. I agree. Especially at the G. Round 2 Sydney beat Geelong. Yeah, that was cool. That was Buddy Franklin's momentous occasion game. We were always losing that game. And also, round 2 is 5 months ago, dude. Jeez. That was Buddy Franklin's special game. Geelong were never winning that game. It doesn't matter who was playing that game. Geelong were never, ever, ever winning that game. Alright, so Swans get that one away here. Yeah, I'm just not that... look at this from Collingwood. It's just pathetic. It's pathetic from Collingwood. They look so poor. Collingwood looks so poor. So poor. Smile Bunk's getting tickets to the grand final. So I actually have a ticket sorted for me for the grand final. I've had it since halfway through the season. But I might not be actually going to it because I had to prioritise going to... I had to prioritise going to see my daughter in Fiji and the NRL grand final. So I'll definitely stream it if I'm not there, but I do have a ticket sorted for me for the grand final. So 73-42 here to the Swans. 11 goals, 7 to the Swans, 7 goals, 0 to Collingwood. And the Pies here, you'd assume they kick next because this game has been the exact same. Just back and forth, back and forth. That's going to be a good mark if he gets it. No, it will be out of bounds though, inside 50 for Collingwood. Pathetic, and Collingwood in the same sentences, words you love to hear. Fair enough. Actually, 1991 Sydney Beach along your point, Fabio. Yeah, it's like, 5-6 months ago. He's trying to refer to a game 5-6 months ago, and also a game at the SCG, and also a game where Lance Franklin was kicking his billionth goal. Like, come on, man. Like, it's the context. This is the thing I say on the channel a lot. People say comments that they don't have any context behind it. Like, it's a ridiculous comment to refer to a game back in round 2 at the SCG, and also beginning of the season, and it was the game for Lance Franklin's special game for him, where everyone went on, Swans can kick a goal here, Swans kick a goal here, Swans kick a goal here. That was terrible. That should be an easy goal. How did he miss that one so badly, Papley? That was a terrible. Hoskin Elliott here, he's got a man up front. And they need to get one quickly before the end of the first half. 2.5 minutes to go here. They need to go right now. Guys, hit that thumbs up button and subscribe if you're new around here. Hit the old thumbs up button and subscribe if you're new around here. But Collingwood here just outside the 50. They need one right now, and they're going to be at the 50. Jamie Elliott. They'll miss their first goal. That'll be a behind, so it'll be 7-1. So it'll be now a 30-point game. Scott says, Brighton don't get upset because Pies are losing. Brighton is a Brisbane Lions fan. Why would Robinson get upset at the Pies losing? Collywobble's first behind. Is their first behind here? So Swans at the... Oh, jeez. Nearly got a mark there too. Nearly got a mark there. Yeah, exactly right, Brighton. What do you mean, Scotty? Brian Robinson is a Lions fan. he's not a Collingwood fan. This guy's in fine form though. He's on smoke today. I think he's smoking something. That's for sure. And they punch it up here. Swans. Oh, it's a huge hit. Close to a high tackle there, to be honest with you, but they didn't call it. And Swans, that's going to be an easy mark here for Collingwood. He's dropped it. Oh, no. Oh, boy. Despise the Pies. Yeah. High tackle. That's high. Yeah, it's a free kick here to Collingwood. They've got a minute 25 to play here. You need to go quickly here, Pendlebury. Pendles has done nothing in this game, to be honest with you. Dropped it again. Off free kick to Pies. Oh, they're really trying to force them to get a goal here before our time, that's for sure. They're really trying to force a goal here. Who's your least favourite AFL team? Hawthorn. Up it goes here. Oh, Mason Cox, how did he drop that? Oh, that's ball. No, wow. Wow. Cox should have marked that. How does Cox not mark that? That was a really open opportunity there. And Mason Cox hits it inside. Swans will clear it away. Pies need to get one here, though. They do. And back inside there from Noble. Nah, dreadful. Oh, he's dragged that in there, lads. Yeah, free kick. So 38 seconds. Collingwood got to be quick here. He clearly dragged that in. Never says Cox should have marked that. So Collingwood outside 50. They've only got 30 seconds left here. Oh, it's definitely holding the ball. Oh, it's definitely. Oh! Degoe try. Ball! That's ball. What? How is that not holding the ball? How is that not holding the ball there? That is wild. They're going to run out of time here, Collingwood. They've got 7 seconds here to get something. That is a horrid call from the umpire again. That is a horrid call. So it's going to be half time here, 73-43. This is a scoreline we thought could have been happening at the end of the game, but at half time, 73-43 in favour of the Swans. They just look at the better team here. There's a free kick here to Collingwood. It's after the siren. You were too far out, bro. bro, you're like 60 meters out. You're not making this. I can't believe he's even going for this. He's just wasting our time. He's just wasting our time. You're not making this distance. That was just dreadful. Like, why did you even bother? Well, I don't understand why he's bothered. So he missed the kick. No shit, Sherlock. And it'll be 73 to find Torpy, you muppet. He did try Torpy, to be fair. But 73-43, 11 goals, 7 of the Swans, 7 goals, 1 to Collingwood. Just dreadful defense from Collingwood, and Swans have lapped it up. They've really enjoyed it. So, yeah, like I said, guys, hit that thumbs up button. Subscribe when you're NTN. Don't forget, we've got a big night ahead. We've still got Rabbitohs Sharks in the semi-final after this, and then which I'll be going for the Sharkies, obviously, for my mum. And then we've got Man City versus Wolves, but we'll be half an hour late for that because of the fact that I will be still streaming the Rabbitohs Sharks. We'll be half an hour late for it, unfortunately. Scott Wilson says, Brighton keeps timing me out because I'm stating the obvious. Swans have already won. So Brighton's not a moderator, mate. So Brighton can't time you out. I don't know why you have beef with Brighton here. I don't know why you have beef with Brighton. He's not timing you out because he can't time you out. He's not a moderator, mate. I have Haaland scoring 2 on Wolves. That's interesting considering Wolves have a good defense. Not Bottle says hi. Hello, mate. Javier says, yeah, Malcolm Blight kicked a 80-metre talk. Nathan Brown could slap him from 60, X Factor. Get around Nathan Brown. Jared Troy says, nice little lead going into half-time. Get going, Swannies. Yeah, looking too good here, man. Yeah, just looking the much better team here, dude. Much better team. But it says, really satisfying yet kind of boring to see the Pies losing here. Hopefully the second half will get them pumped up. Yeah, it's still early, but like the Collingwood need a miraculous turnaround to win this. A miraculous turnaround to win this. Brian says, feel free to make me a moderator. Feel free to become a Titans fan. ZH25 says, Brighton's hacking the system. He's hacking the system. He's hacking the system, big fella. Give me 1 second here, guys. All right. Yeah, they're talking about right now, basically, they're talking about how they could easily have another 10 goals kicked on in the second half. This could be a very high score here for the, I know they called them the Rabbitohs for the Sydney Swans. Severo Rocco could launch a torp too. Mate, I could launch a torp. Get me in. Get me in. Well, Collingwood don't need attack right now. They don't need anyone who can kick a torp because they're 7-1 and they were 7-0 until that last miss from Jamie Elliott. So, not balls is Golden Point, Rabbitohs and Sharks. I've got Sharks 1-12 is what I'll say. I've got Sharks 1-12. He's big dog with a troll. Lance Franklin will torch along the grand final. Darcy Moore is the best one-on-one defender who is stopping him. All right, brother. I'll let you have your say. There you go. There you go, mate. Nobody says it is such a beauty. You're so obviously a troll, bro. You got to do way better than that fake account. Like, you got to do a bit better than that, bro, to get a reaction out of me. Nobody says it is such a beautiful evening down there in Sydney. Yeah, I heard it's really wet weather in Melbourne today. I heard it's really, really wet weather in Melbourne. It's great to see the weather in Sydney has been absolutely fantastic. Memphis says, I remember when Travis Cloak launched a huge kick in that 2011 grand final. It was also a punt. Mate, Travis Cloak, they were the days of Collingwood, man. Travis Cloak was a fantastic player. Travis Cloak was great in those Anzac Day games. The Anzac games were just absolutely fantastic. Lance Franklin's a goat forward. All right, mate. All right, buddy. Always been the wise of the mods, Trucko. Mate, Truckin's onto it. You know, you got to wake up pretty early in the morning to get one past the old Truckin down under, mate. You got to get up pretty early in the morning to get one past the old Truckin down under. But at least the poll right now is pretty correct in regards to the who was going to win this game. 71% in favour of the Swans. Actually, how many votes has there been? How many votes have we had? We've had about 200. Not too bad. Not too bad. Considering that we don't really do AFL, it's not too bad. But considering this is our first AFL stream in I think about 2 years. Oh, man, we don't suck up here. Exactly right. If it says, Big Dog, no, you did not say that. You don't know who Total Lockett is, do you? Again, Medvedev, the guy's a troll. Like, it's a very blatant fake account. Very blatant, bro. ZH25 says, who do you have winning, Blaze? I thought Collingwood would win this. I thought they'd have the experience. Yeah, I thought Collingwood would win. I thought they had the experience, and obviously not. Just obviously not. Obviously they weren't obviously they're just not good enough here, and it is what it is. They're playing the Sydney at the SCG, and their defense has been absolutely dreadful, just really, really poor. So yeah, I definitely can't see Collingwood. Well, there's a world where they can come back to win it, but they would need to really, really fix up that defense. They'd really need to fix up that defense. And it just doesn't look like it's going to happen. Like it just doesn't look like it's going to happen. They're all over the shop. Swans have been good, but it really has been assisted by a terrible, terrible defensive setup from Collingwood, who would just allow Buddy Franklin open range in the middle. Mate, we can all forgive a 3 or 6 year old. No way. Never forgive Daz, mate. Never ever forgive that man. I will never. It's actually illegal to do that. It's illegal. But I really hope the Sharkies win tonight. I would love to have a team to actually care about in the grand final. Like, obviously, at least I have Geelong in the AFL, but I would love to have a team that, because I'm going to the NRL grand final, I would love to have a team that I can actually get behind. I know if Parramatta make it, I've actually got a 3 in 5 chance of caring in this grand final, because the Sharks for my mum, I'll be with a Parramatta fan if it's the Eels, and the Cowboys, I win $400 in the BK Sports sweepstakes if they win. Cowdogs up Cronulla. Should be a good one, man. I'll be getting around the Sharkies tonight. And if Cowboys win, like I said, the grand final, I win $400 from the BK Sports sweepstakes. So regardless here, I'm kind of in and I don't mind if Penrith win. I don't care who wins, to be honest with you. Rabbitohs won't win the comp, but I don't care who wins. But I would just love to for that vlog. It'd be a better vlog if I actually gave a shit about the winner, blue team. Mate, get around the blue team. Not as good as the orange team. Not as good as the old orange team, as we know in the old AFL. Cowboys will win that $400 for you. Well, that'd be just such an insane turnaround, because I laughed it off when it happened. I said, oh no, I got the Cowboys because I thought they were going to come last, but obviously they didn't. They didn't, and I've got an opportunity. I'm 160 minutes away from potentially winning that $400 from something that I thought would have no chance at all. I thought I would have 0% chance. And I still don't think it happens. I still have, I still have the old the Panthers to win the comp. But in the same sense, it's been a bit of a decent ride. At least it's been a bit of a decent ride in the sense that it was closer than we thought it was going to be. Sport Rank says, who's the easy matchup for the Cats? I'd say Collingwood based on this defense, bro. I'd say Collingwood based on this defense, but it's what it is. I don't really mind, to be honest with you. Carl Dogs, did you see the Newtown Jets Bulldogs game? No, mate. No, I did not see the Newtown Jets game. New South Wales Cup, brother. No, I'm way too busy to be watching the New South Wales Cup. JS says, $400 would be nice. Take your mum and daughter out for a family dinner. Well, so my daughter actually lives about 3 days by boat from Fiji. It's a bit different. There's no restaurants over there, bro. There's no restaurants in Rotuma. It'd be good. But then again, my mum has the Eels, so it kind of either way here. It might be good if the Eels play the Sharks in the grand final. It'd be great because either she wins the 400 or I win it. Zach Smith says, "Viva la Mexico." Speaking of Orange Team, you're lucky Kelly Underwood is commentating. Isn't? You're a muppet. Kelly Underwood's not commentating. You said he isn't, but you're too late. Dasman says, "Go to game." I told you the Dogs would make the grand final and play the Panthers. The Dogs aren't there, mate. The Dogs aren't there. Neither are the Panthers. Have you not seen the ladder on the NRL streams? Have you not seen the ladder on the NRL streams, buddy? I don't think you know what you're talking about. But again, we know that. We know that for sure. We know that for sure. There's no doubt in my mind that you don't know what you're talking about. Never said what comp. I don't even know what you don't even see. You're not even speaking English. You're not even speaking English, man. Hit that thumbs up button and subscribe if you're new around here. I remember a time when you spoke English. Not anymore. But yeah, look. If the Cowboys win, that's great. If the Sharks win, that's great. If the Eels win, that's great. There's only one team I care about in this one, and that's Cats. Only one team, and that is the Cats. If they don't win, I don't like it. I don't like it. Brian Roberts says, I hear you, Daz. You don't hear nothing. No one hears him, and you don't want to hear him. You just don't. You just don't. I think that it was weird with the D's. The D's this year had a bit of a similar season to the Storm, where you just kind of felt that impending loss coming. You felt like they just weren't really in it. They were in it, but they weren't really in it. I think the D's and the Melbourne Storm had a very similar year this year in regards to kind of expectations pre-season and then how the season went as well. Luke says, I'd rather Cats vs Pies grand final, not the damn Waterbirds. Look, I just think it's a bigger grand final if the Collingwood made it. I think it would be a much better grand final to watch. I think overall it would be, I think overall it would be a better grand final to watch than Swans Cats. But in the same sense, I think the Cats would win by a large amount over Collingwood. A large amount. Jay says, who got the spoon? Spoon was North Melbourne, not West Coast. West Coast were very close, though. I think North Melbourne and West Coast had the exact same amount of wins. I'm a fake league fan, man. Yeah, brother. Yeah, I'm a fake league fan. Burley's so close. 28-16 the Dolphins. Oh, they were leading, too. They were up 14-0 as well. They were up 10-0. They were up 10-0. Oh, sorry, I'm a fake league fan. I'm not allowed to go look at the Q Cup. What was I going to do here? Yeah, I'm pretty certain it was North Melbourne, but they both finished on the exact same amount of points. Yeah, North Melbourne and West Coast finished on 8 points, and West Coast... Oh, so yeah, it was North Melbourne by 4%. Zay says, my team got the spoon in the AFL, unfortunately. Oh, you're a North Melbourne fan. I'm so sorry. Jeez, I'm so sorry, mate. I'm so sorry. It is really hard to support that team. Like, that is a hard team to support, bro. As a Detroit Lions, I've got my teams that are, I got my teams like that, but, North Melbourne just always in with the shambles. When was the last time that they actually were relevant? Like, when Drew Petrie, Bomber, when was the last time? When was the furthest they went? Where was the most recent grand final? When was the last time they're actually really, really relevant? New South Wales Cup's better than the Queensland Cup. Come on. Cool, bro. I don't understand what you're doing. Like, are you trying to insult me? Or, like, I don't understand. Prelim, that's right. So 2014. I don't understand. Like, do you think that because you watch New South Wales Cup, that makes you a good rugby league fan? Like I don't understand your insult here. Nevertheless says, Pies also had their chance to make it to the 2019 grand final against Richmond. That would have been a great grand final to watch, but GWS ended up beating the Collingwobbles. Yeah, that was a really rainy game too. That was a really rainy game. That was really impactful. I was in Melbourne at the time. Made a prelim a few years back. Watched New South Wales Cup, and I'm a shit rugby league fan. Fair enough, Daz, mate. You're absolutely fair enough. So we're still waiting for the second half to get back on the way here. So, Bounce, what's older, NRL or AFL? It's very... Well, no, the NRL, because the VF... Oh, no, because the NRL was 1998. VFL... When did VFL change to AFL? Very technical answer here, but... Professional Rugby League has been around since... I think Professional Rugby League has been more... I think Professional Rugby League has been around longer, but I think that AFL as an organisation has been around longer. Chirpy Cockroach in the chat. You know, it was funny. You had a lot of New South Wales fans obviously going off about the Gal fight the other night, and most Queenslanders were actually backing in Gal. Like, most Queenslanders were actually thinking that Gal was going to get the win, and he did, obviously. And then New South Wales fans were like, New South Wales on top. It's like, where it counts, no. Like, where it counts, no. But, best of luck to you. Tippy Card says AFL is bigger, isn't it? Kind of. So... AFL is bigger in Victoria, South Australia, Western Australia, and Tasmania. Rugby League is bigger in New South Wales, obviously ACT, Queensland, and it's very 50-50 with Northern Territory. Northern Territory is very 50-50 with AFL and Rugby League. But then obviously Rugby League does get the benefit of New Zealand, and they get the benefit of Samoa, Tonga, and the likes. Dasmate says 1897 VFL started. Okay, well then they've been around. It's been around longer there. NRL is bigger worldwide. Yeah, NRL is bigger on a bit more of a global scale there. But in regards to Australia, you'd make an argument for AFL, but the Rugby League NRL numbers on TV usually outdo AFL numbers. But AFL crowd attendance absolutely shits on Rugby League. But that's because, as I said, NRL is way better to watch on TV. NRL is way better to watch it on TV. Northern England love NRL, don't they? Northern England love Rugby League. Yeah, they've got their own Rugby League. They've got their own league over there in Super League, and they care about Rugby League up there. South England don't really care though. I don't think they have a really good team down there. I think the London Broncos may be the only really kind of good team. Oh, actually, no, I don't even think they're in the Super League, the London Broncos. And again, they're the Broncos, so that doesn't surprise me. Isn't that right, Brighton? Ain't that the truth, eh, Brighton? Ain't that the truth? Preach, eh? Preach. Preach, sir. Imagine an AFL World Cup. Scotland would be crazy. I think they tried to do something, obviously with Gaelic football and whatnot, but Gaelic football is also very, very different. It's also very, very different.
Someone trying to spam their YouTube or something like that.
Oh, man. London Broncos not even professional anymore. Oh, are they down in the second division or something like that now? All right. You love the Broncos times 20, don't lie. Yeah, nah. Yeah, nah. Lift your game. Jeez, a lot of Americans watch NRL too. Yeah, Americans watch rugby league when they can. Obviously, it's on a terrible time for them, though. Terrible time. There's a couple of people who watch AFL over there, but not a great deal, obviously. It really is. Like I said, rugby league is definitely a more popular sport worldwide, but AFL is definitely more... I wouldn't say definitely more, but is very popular in regards to the Australian audience, I'd say. Because more people in Queensland, New South Wales would care about AFL than people in Victoria, Western Australia, and South Australia would care about NRL. So that's probably where that marker gets drawn there. Australia versus India. Buddy Franklin line up on some random from India. What's going on there? Yeah, well, Australia versus India is on Tuesday, I think. I think they've got a cricket game on Tuesday, T20. So I might stream that, but it'll be late. That'll be a late stream at like 11:50 p.m. or something like that. Mid-second division. Yikes. Did they ever used to be good? I think they used to be the most successful team, didn't they? And then they just completely fallen off. Why do I know about the London Broncos and no one else? Why do I know about well, I know about other teams, but like, why do I know about them if they're in the second division? Because I don't watch the Super League, and I don't pretend to watch the Super League either. I don't pretend to watch the Super League. So I don't understand how I know about them if they're in the second division. Like, if I was to get around a team, I'd maybe get around like Newcastle or something like that, because the Manchester team is Red Devils, so I won't be doing that, that's for sure. Scott says, BK, will you stream the Cricket World Cup? Yeah, I'll stream the Cricket World Cup, mate. I'll be in Fiji. I won't be in Australia, but yeah, I'll be streaming the Cricket World Cup for that one. Zayban's London Broncos have an Aussie guy working with them on TikTok. I would have no idea about that. I don't really kind of watch TikTok too much. I'm not really a big TikToker. I tried to get into TikTok, but it just never really, I never really kind of fully embraced TikTok. I guess it's just very young for me. It's very, very young for me overall. But, I can see why people like it. Oh, that's unfortunate. Someone says, I know this is a AFL stream, but are you doing the NRL game later? Bro, guys, guys, I've done every rugby league game this year. Of course I'm doing the rugby league game after this, lads. Guys, I can't believe I've gotten so many questions like this. Of course I'm doing it. Guys, the other games I've missed this year when I'm at the game. Why would I just not do that game? It's my mum's team. Z25 says, hopefully you don't have to run on TikTok. Hopefully you don't have to run on generators in Fiji again. Oh, no. Yeah, we will. It's how it works. Dasmate says, I don't have a team, but that'd be my team if I had one because West London. You don't know what you're talking about. Brian Robinson says he never does NRL, mate. Don't even ask. I hate to put people on blast, but it's just come on, man. Of course I'm doing the NRL, man. My channel is mainly NRL. My channel is mainly NRL. Of course I'm doing the rugby league game later. Did you, Scott Wilson out. Zach Smith says, Blaze is taking a break from the NRL just for finals only. Yeah, I'm not. Even though my team in the AFL played last night, I've chosen to do Swans Collingwood over Sharks game. So Collingwood and Swans are coming out here onto the field. They are coming out onto the field. Come on, hopefully Collingwood can come back a little bit and make it a little bit more interesting here. It would be nice. It would definitely be nice. Scotty can't last a second. Yeah, he's gone. He's gone. Good call, Daz. It is a very good call, Daz. Alrighty, guys, hit that thumbs up button. Subscribe if you are new around here, and let's get into the game. Let's see if the Swannies can play the Cats in the grand final, or if we can see the Collywobbles make their way back and actually make a bit of a game of it. It'd be nice. Muppet will pop back in after a different account soon. Yeah, more than likely. Alright, just make a game of it, please. Just, You know, just make a bloody game of it. It'd be nice. It would be nice. Sassagel says he's hoping for a close second half. Pies really need to tighten their defense, though. Oh yeah, they definitely need to tighten their defense here. But they're going to get the first attack of the game here, and they're going to get probably the first goal of the third quarter. It's a perfect start here for Collingwood if they can get this. If they can get this, this will be this will be the perfect start for them. That was nice there. And here they come. Jay Hayes says, we can show you, Cattle Dog. He's obviously another one. ZH25 says, got my Arsenal black away kit last week, ready to watch some Premier League. Yeah, well, we're doing Man City game tonight. We'll see if I can last late. But here we go. Collingwood from right in front. Here we go from right in front for Collingwood. And they will... Ooh, no. Bad miss. That was a bad miss. That was a really, really poor miss, that. Is that a behind? Oh, it will be a behind, but it was a bad miss. So 29-point game. So it's not the perfect start anymore. I don't even know. Oh, that was touch. That will work out nicely here for... Oh, that's a ball. You could argue that was ball. I'm surprised I didn't call it. The Bahamas is where Scotty lies. No, he's in Bali right now. He's with Bali. That's where he is. He's in the old Bali. Braden Campbell, activated medical sub. Sam Reid goes out. Braden Campbell comes in. All right, oh, that's ball. That's ball. That's ball. That's ball. Yep, absolutely. He's been pinged for that, baby. He's been pinged for that. One sec. Pinging for that. Tasman says, holy shit, Levi, please make more more Messi or Ronaldo videos and Roblox videos. Now, feel free to go and subscribe to him without the subscribe part because you're a moron. So, 73-44, and now the Swans are moving down the right-hand flank. It's funny, though. People don't realise spamming subscribe to my channel on YouTube actually is worse for you because then people will go to your channel and literally click dislike. They won't subscribe. They'll comment calling you a moron, and then they'll leave. Or if they subscribe, they're not going to watch your channel. So, it's really pointless. Like, it's really pointless. Subscribe for subscribe is pointless, guys. Don't ever do that. Don't ever do it. You need to do it organically. Otherwise, no one will ever care for your content. So, Swans now from about by the 50. Missed it. So, we'll be back to a 30-point game here. 74-44. 74-44. T7 says 100%. Too many people think that... too many people think that it's a thing where you can get subscribers easily. It's not. It's not. Well, you can get them easily, but they won't watch. So 11 goals, 8 here to the Swans, 7 goals, 2 to Collingwood. Give it to Lloyd. Lloyd. He gives it to Lloyd. And, Mark. That's a mark. This game is going to be a blowout. Oh, it's going to be a blowout. This game is going to be a blowout. And it sucks. No pies, no. Callum Murphy is an idiot, and I won't even reply to him because he's a moron. So Swans it, and they will kick it. It shows how much he knows about AFL, though, considering that one team's up by 36 points right now, and he doesn't know who's going to win yet. But nice try, Callum. Well done. Memphis says Cox take those glasses off. Mate, Cox has done nothing here today. The Lim Reports tag Callum. I look forward to seeing what this is. Better membership would change your mind. Better membership would. Callum said, I love it when Collingwood choke. It's football's greatest joke. Well, they are really, really playing poorly here. This is poor. Swans they're just playing well better. At least he tried, Zach. Callum tried. He did. He gave it a go. He gave it a go, but overall he's Kamagata, and now he gets slapped, and he knows it. This is what happens. It happens at the game. Obviously, he was on the last Titans vs. Knights vlog, and he tried to say no to the camera, and I said, shush. And he was on the camera. Callum Murphy says, Blood's flag to lose. So you're a big Sydney fan. So you're a big New South Wales fan too then, eh? So you're a New South Wales Blues fan, are you, Callum? Good. Very good. Very good. And that's a nice mark there for the Swans. This is going to be such a boring second half right now. The Swans are just taking them to pieces. Taking them to the cleaners. Taking them to the cleaners. Oh, the ball bounces badly for Buddy. Jay Hasty came and tried choked. He did. Callum Murphy's done better than this. He's done better than this in the past. Unfortunately, today's just not been his day. Nice mark, Swannies. Slapped pies for your Saturday. Mate, you're getting a cooked magpie for dinner tonight, that's for sure. Because this is just woeful. And Pies will luckily be able to keep that ball there. Luckily. I would buy a lotto ticket and win $1 billion before Collingwood were able to defend a goal in this game. Callum says, choke just like the Cats next week. Callum, do you realise that when next week comes around, that means that I would have witnessed in the last, when it happens, on Sunday, I'll come back and I'll say in the last 24 hours, I've watched more of my team winning than you have of any of your teams winning ever. Because you don't have any winning teams. I'm going to assume you're a Suns fan. And obviously, you're a Titans fan. That's going to be a free kick here to Collingwood. Wow. You're obviously a Titans fan. You're a New Orleans Saints fan. And I bet you weren't watching when Drew Brees won the Super Bowl with him. Because he would have been about 5. So, yeah. Collingwood, this should be a goal. Bang. Alright, so they're going to have the free from right in front. About literally 20 metres out right in front. Lions, mate. Ah! Yeah.
Callum.
Oh, no. Oh, no, you should not have told me. You should not have told me. Oh, no. Oh, no. You did not say the lions. The lions are not the best animal in the jungle. They missed the kick here, Collingwood, because they are really, really bad today. But the lions are not the best animal in the jungle. It is the cat. It is the face cat. The panther. Huh? You don't know. A Lions fan talking smack to a Geelong fan. Something wrong with you. I don't fuck this. Can anyone beat the Cats? No, mate. No one can beat the Cats, man. No one can beat the Cats. Give us the flag. Oh, bad kick there from the Swans. Freddie Brown says, Callum, get your ass back to Brisbane and shut your mouth. That was brutal, but fair too. That was brutal, but fair enough as well. You know, get into him. Lay into him there in the chat, because this is the most exciting part of this stream, considering how bad this game is right now. Considering how bad this game is right now. At least we've got something in the chat. How is Lions fan talking shit after yesterday? There's no way a Lions fan is talking shit to a Geelong fan after yesterday. That's for sure. That's for sure, Callum. You're a mupper, that's for sure. And Robot gets there. Here we go. Collingwood now at the 50. And Dacos. And anyone going to do anything? No, Swan's going to handball it away. This is so poor. What was is Callum? 124.9. What was is Callum? Exactly right. Exactly right. I agree with that sentiment. So Swans defend that one pretty easily. Brian, we don't need to score, thanks, CH. We do, Brian. We do. Yeah, we do. Yeah, we do. So, Callum, are you going to be getting behind Geelong next week in the grand final? Because obviously your team's not there. Wonder why, though. Wonder why. That should be 50 here. That should be 50. And it will be 50 to Collingwood. It will be a 50 for Collingwood here. I'll take anyone on AFL Live too. Oh, here we go. Oh, he's a machine, this guy. Look at him go. He's taking you all on in AFL Live too. I'll dust off the old Xbox 360. Hey, come on, get the PS3 out. So Collingwood should get a goal here, which will bring it within 29 points, I think it is. Yeah, what is it? Yeah, 35, so it'll be 29 points. And Collingwood will make it. It's a goal. It's a goal. And the Collie Wobbles maybe wobbling their way back into the game here. maybe wobbling their game. They're making their way back into the game. Can they do it? Please just let something happen. So 12 minutes 51 to go here of the third quarter, guys. Obviously hit that thumbs up button, subscribe if you are new around here. Get around it. Get around it. So I'm just watching something right now. It definitely wasn't a free kick though, so I'm just watching something right now. Terrible. Oh boy. Oh boy. 29 point game. So Collingwood now had both Daz and PS is better all day. Has had both Daz and PS is better all day. Yeah, PS is better. But I haven't been able to play PlayStation in so long. Yeah, that's going to be over the sideline then. I thought it was the mobile game. You know what we're talking about. Please let something happen. This game is really shite. What we need is Collingwood to score 2 goals before the end of the third quarter. I don't know if this game will finish before 7. It'll finish before 7:30, but it might be like on 7:30. I know it normally finishes about 7:20 or so, but it's going for a little bit longer here. Oh, Collingwood here. They're gonna push it. They're gonna push it. Here comes Collingwood. Whacks it in, and it will be. That's gonna be ball over sideline. Yeah. Please let something happen. Collingwood kick a goal so that it's not so boring. You Muppets. You Muppets. Let's put that up there. Taz mate JAs is better than Callum. Callum's becoming public enemy number 1 in the chat right now. And Swans will kick this one outside the 50. Tell us something we don't know, Fedu. Carl Jeffers says, why did you not stream the NRL? What are you talking about? So they kick this one away now. What do you mean, why did I not stream the NRL? I'm surprised they didn't call 50 there. Collingwood. Whoa! That's a pick-off. That was absolutely atrocious from Collingwood. Oh, Carl's is tonight. Hey, Carla, I want you to do me a favour. Carla. I want you to go on Google and I want you to tell me what time Sharks versus Rabbitohs started. How much have I missed of it? How much have I missed of the Sharks versus Rabbitohs game? Joseph Places, I love AFL, but there was not much of it in New South Wales. Mate, you're literally watching the team from New South Wales win by, over 40 points right now. Or nearly 40 points. What do you mean there's not much of it in New South Wales? You're literally watching the Swans, who are from Sydney, winning by 35 points. Like, what are you talking about? What are you talking about? Oh, jeez, he's dropped something. He's dropped it all over the place. Yes, Amelia, I will be streaming the AFL Grand Final next week. Carl's talking about New South Wales Cup, you fake fan. Yeah, fair. I didn't stream the New South Wales Cup. I am a fake fan. I am a fake rugby league fan. Alright, so Swans now. Costco or IKEA hot dogs. Personally, have Costco and 4. In 1 hour and 30 minutes. Okay, Carla. So you said that I didn't stream the NRL. And this game has a quarter and a half to go. And that game starts in 1 hour and 30 minutes. So when did I miss the game? When did I not stream it? As the 25s, the Giants have been a top team for the last 7 years. Yeah, just at the top part. Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. Carlos is sorry. You don't need to say sorry, man. Carlos is watching BKR cry and stream if the Cats get pumped next week. Mate, you'll see me cry and stream either way. Pat was going to kick a goal here. No, he's going to kick it out in the full. Oh my God, it might go in! Oh my God, so close. That was very, very close. That would have raised the roof. Huh? That would have raised the roof. That's what that would have done. That would have been just absolutely awesome. It would have been awesome, lads. Just so good. But yeah, I'll cry on stream either way next week, mate. Whether it's a Whether it's a Geelong win or a Geelong loss, I'll be crying either way, mate. Don't you worry. 87.51 here. Big yikes. Sydney Swans are from South Melbourne. Oh my god. X-Factor says, Carl's from the future. Apparently you fell asleep from the AFL game and didn't love it from the NRL. Maybe. Considering how it's going right now, you might be right, mate. You might be right. You might be onto something, to be completely honest with you. Because the game is so dead, and that's going to be another behind there for Collingwood. That shall be another behind here for the old Collywobbles. Another behind. Oh, boy. 2015, 2016, 17, 18, 19, 21, Giants win the finals. That's cool, bro. And how'd they go in those finals? Especially that 2019 one. How'd they go in that one? That was my favourite one. That was the best one. 1 second here. I'm just distracted by something. I'm watching this because this is just dreadful. I'd sleep, BKR. Mate, you're sleeping right now. You never stop sleeping. Still, we're a top team. I'm not even meaning to talk shit to you. I don't hate the GWS Giants at all, to be honest with you. I don't hate them at all. I don't have a problem with GWS. I thought they were getting a leg up at the start, but they never really kind of went on with it. So, you know. But I was distracted, so that's why I was insulting you. And Swans will get this one. No. It's closer than last night's game. Yeah, but I'm a Geelong fan, so I enjoyed last night's game. Like, I'm a Geelong fan, so I'm going to enjoy that. It's just like I enjoyed the 2007 Grand Final, but I enjoyed the 07 Grand Final, and we won by 140. No one else would have. Swan's goal here. Swan's goal here. Oh, he's lost the ball. He's dropped it. He's dropped his lollies. Lollies are everywhere. YBJ's 2012 our last Grand Final win, and Buddy was on the Hawks. Yeah, he was. But you're not going to win this year, though, so... Z25 are replying to the bloke who said New South Wales haven't been involved in AFL. Oh, true. Yeah, see, like I said, I've been super distracted this last 20 minutes. Super distracted. Who's the Giants? The Greater Western Sydney Giants. Bounce! Oh, it's not even going to go bust from behind. That's so unlucky. Carla, you don't need to be sorry, man. And Ginnivan takes it over the sideline. 8 minutes 4 to go here. 8 minutes 4 left here, third quarter. Let the media know, Burnsy boy. Oh, what's he said? Oh, what's Burnsy boy said? Telstra finally chose to turn back on my Wi-Fi and I'm back. I was waiting. And Dacos, surely goal. Bang. All right, 87.58 here. They needed something. So 68, 78, 88, 29 points. There you go. It's Christopher, not Carla. I'm going to keep calling you Carla because your name is Carla Jervis. X-Ray says, come on, Collingwood, wake up. Well, they just did. They got a goal. Gol, 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 golazzo, golazzo, gol, 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 golazzo, golazzo, golazzo. 13 goals, 9 to the Swans, 9 goals to 4 to the Pies. Maybe says the Dacos brothers have been so good for Collingwood this year. Well, he's kicked one there. Dacos kicks one there. So it says, how will this affect LeBron's legacy, Bonesy boy? Mate, it'll affect it, alright. It'll have a gigantic effect. This would be one of the greatest preliminary final comebacks since Collingwood were able to make their way back, because it's been so dead since the first quarter. Yeah, since the first quarter, really. It's been very... Well, they were down 24-0, to be honest. So, here we go, Collingwood. Side bottom. Side wobble. Oh, hit up there, Ginnivan. Ginnivan here. Ginnivan. Still going. He's still going. No. Oh, here we go. Collingwood might actually have an opportunity to get back in the game. If Collingwood kick it here, they're actually back in the game if they kick it. If they kick one here, they're back in the game. Oh! No! Oh, Swans get away. But Collingwood will get it at the edge of the 50s. So, here we go. Maynard. Excuse me, this is a serious channel here. No jokes.
Very serious channel. Very
serious channel.
Very serious.
Box only says how long to end a game. Mate, still 7 minutes 43 to go of the third quarter. Oh! Still a decent bit away here. Oh, it's hard. He couldn't really get rid of that. It'll be ball up here. Waller 26. Do you reckon my boys can bring home the flag? No, I've got Geelong winning the flag. All right. So Swans here. Oh, Ginnivan. He gets the ball away. It was a handball. Here we go. No, blocked. And Swans, row bottom clears it away. It should be Geelong. It should be Collingwood ball, and it will be Collingwood ball here. So they're putting on a bit of attack and pressure here. They score a goal, and they're back to about 23 points. They're back to about 23 points, which is not impossible to come back from there. Like I said, they've actually still relatively hung around, even though they've been really, really poor on defense. And outside the edge of the goal square, Swans with the ball. Is that ball up? Is that ball up, or is it a... Well, no, Swans. I'm not even too scared about playing the Swans, bro, so... I really am not. I'm not scared about playing either of these teams right now. We won by 70 points last night, man. I'm not going to be too nervous after a performance like that. And especially when we won the minor premiership. Oh, ball. Collingwood with the ball here. Collingwood put it out. Chance here. Dacos! Oh, it's a behind. 87-59. Oh, they're going to call 50 here to the Swans. They're going to give 50. Yeah, Callum Murphy's a Lions fan. Medvedev says Collingwood are not well known for coming back. They're normally well known for choking. This could be a new thing for them if they're able to do it. It'd be absolutely insane. Yeah, we know they choked in that 2018 grand final with West Coast. They were up like 30-0. Oh, no, punched away. Should have caught that, to be honest with you. Didn't need to spoil that. Could have just got it. So Collingwood here, down the right-hand side. Here we go. They've got some counter. They've got some pace here. Pendles. Inside, Ginnivan. All right, Ginnivan from right in front. Ginnivan from right in front. Hey, Swans fans, you aren't actually out of this yet, mate. You haven't actually won this game yet. You haven't actually won this game yet because Ginnivan is going to kick from right in front. And if he gets it, it'll be 87-65, 22-point game. And that'll be game back on. Maybe you should start focusing on this game before you start thinking about the flag next week with the team that just won by 70 last night. All right. They're sure they don't come back grades 10. Surely not. It'd be crazy. It'd be crazy. Ginnivan! It's a goal! 25-point game. No, sorry, 22-point game. Hey, Swans fans, maybe just settle down and start focusing on this game here because the Collingwood are not out of this game just yet. They're not out of this game just yet. Here come the Pies. Collingwood's still in this. Grades 10's no way. Mate, this would be a wild comeback if it happens. They were completely out of it. They were completely out of it. It was they were playing horrible defensively. They looked no good. I was falling asleep on stream. I was legitimately falling asleep on stream. But now, seems like Collingwood are working their way back into it. I did say, what about that complacency? What about that young freshness? Do they go hard too early and then tire out and then Collingwood with the experience? I said, that's why I tipped Collingwood. Because I thought they had the experience to last longer. It's going to be tough, though. Swans Geelong will be a ripper if they can shut Collingwood out here. They're still conceding a lot of goals here, Swans. Chazzy says, Swans have got this in the bag. They're already putting their club on okay, you can't even speak English. All right, so Collingwood here. 36 has turned into 22. And you Swans fans, by the way, you better hope you win next week because you guys know how people who talk shit on these streams get treated if they don't get it done. So you better damn well hope that you have it in the bag against Geelong. Because you will get absolutely shit on. And I remember your names. You will get really shit on. But that's what happens. So that's the risk you take. And Swans will get the ball here just outside 50. God help you if you don't even win this game. God help you if you let Collingwood back into this game. Z25 says, someone up on Instagram commented that they can't recall last time a team won the granny after being minor premiers, so Geelong won't win. Melbourne last year. Yeah, exactly right. Melbourne last year were minor premiers. Exactly right, somebody says. Way too early to be looking ahead when the Maggies aren't done yet. Exactly right. And look at Collingwood here. They're at the 50 now. Oh, they dropped the ball. Johnson puts it up. He fumbled it. That's out in the full, though. That's out in the full. Way too early to... Yeah, that's right. Huge muppet. All right, so Swans here. Come on. Get a good comeback going. Time out, Waller. You're boring, bro. I know you're trying to obviously talk shit. So put it up there. And Elliot nearly got that. Don't think any of these teams are good enough to beat Geelong. I hope you're right, Joe Troy, and I believe it. Oh! Not free kick. Wow. Ryan Sarkis, I'm going for Sydney this match, but I'd love to see Collingwood make this game interesting. Yeah, I don't really care who wins this game. I think Geelong beats whoever wins, but I want to see a close game here, an exciting game, and Collingwood here. Oh, Collingwood here. The ball will bounce here for Collingwood. Handballs it back in. Oh, Swans get it just. Up it goes, and mark there for Swans. I crowed early at 26-0, and now the margin is slightly less, and I'm nervous. Well, I said that was well too early in the first quarter. That was well too early. Like, I still don't think Collingwood would win this game, but I'm just saying, like, the comeback is definitely on here. They were down by 36, and now they're 22. If they get the next goal and make it a 16-point game, geez, that'll be fire. So 25, grand finals. You know, favourites. You can be a favourite. That doesn't mean you win on the day. You're absolutely right. If you make the grand final, anyone can win. So 87-65. Bonesy boy, Butter, what are you doing? What are you trying to achieve here, bro? So 13 goals, 9 to the Swans, 10 goals, 5 to Collingwood, 3 minutes 18 to go, third quarter. If Collingwood score a goal before three-quarter time, this game is back on. Good mark there, Collingwood. Side bottom. Handballs it out right. Down the far flank. Oh, close. That'll be ball up here. And it slid into the side. Yikes. X-Factor says, if you look at it from an animal standpoint, the Swan and Magpies have no chance against the Cats. I like that. I like that. It's a good shout, that. That's a good call. It's a good call. Oh, side bottom kicks it inside 50. Chance here for the Pies. Oh, knocked it down there. And still Collingwood ball here. Can't get the ball out, though. Can't get the ball out. But there's no way you can say ball there. It's ball up. It's not definitely not ball. Cal Dogs, I'm nervous for tonight. Game going to be in the doghouse. Either way, tonight the Sharks win all. If the Rabbitohs win, because my girlfriend goes to Rabbitohs. Get around the Sharkies. But you are in the doghouse either way, mate. Side bottom now. Pendles. Here we go. Oh, bit of pinball action. Nah, there's nothing wrong with that. There was nothing wrong with that. They're calling for ball, but no, that's high. That's high. That should be high. Free kick, Swans. No, wow. Folks, yeah, definitely underestimated the frequent scoring in the AFL. I'm so used to the NRL, and if it's 26-0 lead occurs, we generally say game over. Oh, yeah, but obviously in AFL, yeah, 6 points for a goal. Side bottom, and geez, they're going to get this one away here, the Swans. So much pressure here from Collingwood, though. Lloyd. And that's going to be a free kick here to Collingwood. Oh, free kick Sydney, sorry. Free kick Sydney. Big pack of Magpies would smoke your cat. I disagree with that. Mate. You know why? Do you know why? Because the cat is just going to scratch their eyeballs out. Oh, cats kill bloody crows all the time. No, I disagree. Like, I'm not even being biased here. I think that a big cat, like a panther, is taking down a big pack of birds. All right. And Swans here at the edge of the 50. If they score the next goal, surely they can hold it out. Surely they win if they score next. Oh! Put up! No, can't get it. Sounds like a U problem, Catalogue. It does. It does sound like a U problem. It does. Oh, good ball here. Stays inside from side bottom. That was nice from side bottom. There's a chance here for the Pies. They can counter. They can counter here, the Pies. Down the right flank. They can counter. Puts it up inside the 50. Who's going to be there for it? Oh, good mark there for the Swannies, though. Malcolm, does anyone else wait for the Sharks game? All of us, mate. Swans inside 50, but minute 8 seconds to go here in the third quarter. They do not want to concede again here. They can't give Collingwood a leg up in regards to that comeback motivation. It was 2-on-1. It was 2-on-1, yeah. All right, 52 seconds. Swans, if they kick a goal, I'm telling you, if they kick a goal, it's game over. I don't see Collingwood coming back from over 22 points in the fourth quarter, from going 28 points. 22 points is maybe about it. I can't see 28. And they've punched it back, and it will be ball out of bounds here. 34 seconds to go now. Jesse says, let's go Sharkies. Shame, I think the Rabbits are going to put 40 on them. I disagree completely. What? That's wild. I read that out and just realised what you said. What? No way. The Sharks still came second place this year. Oh, you got some terrible takes today. So, 25 seconds to go here. Handballer back. And Stevens, Heaney. That's not... Oh, wow, they're going to call 15? I don't agree with that. I definitely don't think that was 15. There's no way that was 15 metres. There is no way that was 15 metres. There was no way that was 15. That's a horrible call from the ump again. I disagree with that. I don't think that was 15. It's close, but I don't think it was 15. So, Heaney here, if he kicks a goal here, this should be game. Cowboys fans, that's not 15 metres. I agree. I don't think that was 15. So, A765 here. If Heaney kicks this, I would say they probably get to the GF. And he's missed it. So it will be 88-65. You're going to have to... okay, enough try and Callum. You're going to have to see a massive comeback here from Collingwood. 23 points is tough. 4 goals. But Collingwood obviously did bring it back a little bit in that third quarter. Guys, obviously hit that thumbs up button, subscribe if you're new around here. So the game is still technically on, but it would take a miraculous collapse if for the Swannies to lose this one. But it's still entirely possible. It's still 1 quarter to go in that series. It's still entirely possible they could mess it up. Not that I think it does happen, but it's entirely possible, son. It is. Don't think it's over, son. No, sir. No, sir. Don't think it's over, son. It's not over yet. It's not over yet, ladies and gentlemen. The grand finals, though, because Geelong have already won, but it's not over yet, lads. No, sir. All right. Well, at least it was a little bit more exciting third quarter, though. Meredith says, if you're looking at it, as far as you're doing the real game tonight, Sharks Bunnies, no, I'm not streaming that. Meredith says, if you look at it another way, Collingwood only need 4 goals to take the lead. Yeah, exactly right. You know, that's what I'm saying. It's not completely down at all. It's exactly right. Could the Lions have beaten either of these teams? Yes. Yes, I think they could have beaten Collingwood. I think Swans probably do it still. I think Swans probably beat them. But yes, they could have probably beat Collingwood, yeah. Fair tries to go to the Pies. They're not looking good right now, bro. They're one quarter away from being knocked out. And being 1 game away from the grand final. That would hurt. That would really hurt. I know how much it hurts. I've been at a prelim before. At the game. And it was not easy peasy. That's for sure. It was not easy peasy. It's just silly if you think you're doing that game Sparrow. Yeah, as if I do a rugby league game. It's not like I've done every game of rugby league that I'm not at. It's not like I've done that ever. So 265 votes. We've got 70% to the Swans and 30% to the Collingwood. Sparrows is all good players. I'll tune in next week. But of course I'm streaming the game, brother. Like, of course I'm streaming the game, my guy. Fago shows it's so cool to see him kicking goals in AFL. Who? Ash Johnson was having a beer this time last year in my backyard. Well, there you go. Good on him. But I think Lions would beat Sydney at the Gabba, but Sydney would beat them at the ACG. It's 50-50 for me. Yeah, I agree. That Chargers Chiefs game was a cracker. I was at work, but caught the highlights of that tackle on Kelsey. Yeah, it was good. The first half was boring as batshit. Third quarter was good. Fourth quarter was okay. It wasn't that great when you're actually watching it. But the score looked closer than it actually was. The Chiefs were better than the Chargers. The score was closer than it actually was. It was an okay game. First half was shite. Third quarter was okay. Probably good. I'd say probably third quarter was good, but fourth quarter was a bit. Brian says rugby league on BKA shitting me. You gotta be shitting me. You can't be doing that. You can't be doing that, lads. You can't be doing that. Rugby league on this channel is as likely as me having a 6-pack. You know what I'm saying? One more quarter to go. Exactly right. Somebody says one of these teams will be gone, and one of these teams will be going to lose to the grand final winners, Geelong Cats. Federer retired finally. Yeah, I know. I don't know about finally. I love Federer's my go. I've always been a Fed fan, a FedEx fan. This game is probably going to finish bang on 7:30. I would say. I reckon it will finish bang on 7:30. So I may be like 5 minutes late to that Rabbit Shark stream. To be completely honest with you, maybe about 5 minutes late. I can't believe someone believed that I wasn't going to be streaming the Rabbit League. Brighton says Roger. Yeah. Ryan's like, it's a 6-pack of beer, that is. So says, you got me there, Blaze. Man, I got you there. I got you there. Of course I'm streaming it. I'm not streaming the grand final, though, because I'll be at the grand final. That's a fact. I'm not even joking there. I will not be streaming the grand final. I will be at the NRL grand final. Has he? Yes. Yeah, he's retiring, bro. Yeah, he has. 6-pack of beer, that is. Man, I don't really drink beer. But one of my roommates, he works at a beer company, so he says he gets free beer. I mean, he's the go for sure, but damn, he kept that high level forever. Yeah, well, it's not go for sure. You've still got Nadal and you've still got Djokovic, mate, but he's my go for sure. You can make arguments for all of them. You can make arguments for all three. I'd probably say in terms of success, you're probably going to be looking at Djokovic. In terms of all-round, I guess, eliteness and longevity, yeah, I'd go Fed. And in regards to, I don't know, Nadal is definitely there. It's hard to do. Do you do every game of every team in the AFL? No, Mahmood, I don't. But the more people who enjoy it, I might do it again next year. But I do rugby league. I'm big into my rugby league. So usually, obviously the NRL's on the exact same time as the AFL, so it's hard to do all the games. It's hard. You can't. It's impossible to do all the games unless I have 2 cameras. And I have one game on here and one game on there, and I react to both. But that would be just ridiculous. Well, tennis speed's popular without the 3 big guns. People would have said it beforehand, man. You know, people come and go. People come and go all the time, dude. 4th quarter battle. Points differential in last quarter. Sydney plus 169. Collingwood plus 35. Yikes. All right, here we go, guys. 4th quarter's about to get underway here. Hit that thumbs up button. Subscribe if you're new around here. And let's get underway here. Melbourne City 2-0 Wolves. I like it. I've got Kevin De Bruyne as my captain on fantasy, so I hope so. Kyrgios number 1. Clay King Nadal. Yeah, Nadal is unbelievable on clay. And could come away with the most Grand Slams. I actually saw my first tennis match watching Novak here in Adelaide back in 2007, I think. It's very young then. He's still very young. So Swans here. Collingwood have to kick the first goal, and they have to do it probably within the first 5 minutes here to give themselves a good crack. It's a 23-point game. And that ball goes to the sideline. It's not great. Do I think the Pies can come back? Can. The word can? Yes. Do I think they will? No. I think they'll come back to a point, but I don't think they'll run over the top of the Swans. But I think they can come back, yeah. All right. So ball goes up there, but it has to be Collingwood kicking the first goal this 4th quarter. But they do definitely look like they're coming home the stronger by far. Side bottom so close. Side bottom so close to a great mark. No, that's fine. That's not ball, and that'll be ball up here now, just inside 50. The Collingwood offensive 50. Look at that from side bottom. That was nice. Oh, Swans get that one and just booed. That's why booed as far as they can. Punched away, but it should be. Oh, good work. Oh, this could be free here. No, they're not going to call it. It's going to be Collingwood ball now. Dacos trying to get there. No, it'll be ball up. Brian says, yeah, Cowboys fan, that fight will be ripper. Should be a good one. Santa says, why do they segregate the fans in patches? Why not give each side like half a stadium or something? It just makes it look like, if you look from above, it looks really cool. With it like just being bang, 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 bang. It's pretty cool. Especially at the grand final. You'll see what I mean next week. Especially if it's, Geelong and Sydney. If it's Geelong and Collingwood, you won't know much of a difference. But with Geelong and Sydney, you'll see a difference. But it's not going to be an unbelievable amount. Like, Swans will get there, obviously, but majority of the fans will be more than likely Geelong and day trippers. I'm surprised I wasn't deliberate there. I thought it would be a classic Cats vs Pies grand final. It would have been amazing if that was the case, man. If we got to see Cats Pies grand final, that would have been amazing. Would have been amazing. All right, and Swans. No, Collingwood kick it away. Oh, nice mark. Nice mark. Why would you want the wrestler to win, Jesse? No one ever wants a wrestler to win. And side bottom, Mark side bottom. Like I said, he needs to set up today. Hasn't had the greatest of games, but at least his third quarter and beginning of the fourth quarter here has been a little bit more influential. And like I said, you need the experience in games like this, and this game isn't over yet. And experienced players know that. They know that this game can still be easily brought in. 23-point game, it's 4 goals. It's not a wild number. Sort of true, sort of not true, not flukes. So up it goes. Oh, it's going to be behind. So it's going to be a 22-point game now. AFL Grand Final ticket system is so bad, you can't get a ticket unless you remember. Sort of. Not really. So obviously the majority of the tickets go to the members. But yeah, you can't just get a ticket willy-nilly unless you get like a box or something like that, unless you're in a corporate suite. But there's heaps of tickets that you can actually buy on resale and shit. Because a lot of fans buy tickets in finals that well, basically there's other tickets that go on sale. They can be easily resold. But it is very hard to get a ticket still. It is still very hard, obviously. Oh, good mark there by the Swannies. It's not as easy as the NRL Grand Final. NRL Grand Final is pretty easy to get a ticket. Even though it usually does get to the point of a setup. But I've already got my ticket sorted for that, so. Alright, Swans now. And Buddy Franklin. Good. Oh, he's dropped it. Wow, I'm surprised that sometimes they actually pay that. Buddy kicks that one out left-hand side here. Swans, they kick this. It's game over. They kick this. It's game over. Oh, he's made a mistake there. It should be Collingwood ball. That should be ball. Wow, they're not going to call it. Sydney need at least 2 or 3 goals more to feel safe. Yeah, I definitely don't think Sydney feels safe at all right now at 22 points. Just looking at 88-66, you can see there is room, a wiggle room there for Collingwood. And that will go over the sideline. Because of all the goals, this game's gone a bit longer, that's why. So 13 goals, 10 goals, 6 to Collingwood. 17 minutes to go here of the preliminary final. And Heaney. Oh, I thought he got up there and grabbed that one. That was nice working by Pendles. Pendlebury puts it outside to the left. Not to mention the cost of airfares price always jacked to grand final time. Oh, man. AFL grand final prices are jacked to the brim. Like Dano, he's actually down in Melbourne. He wanted to extend the nights to 2 nights to go to the game, but it was like $1,000 for 2 nights at the hotel over the grand final weekend. Just wild. So I don't think he'll be doing that. Oh, Collingwood here, kicks it down. Who's going to get the ball here? Collingwood do get it. Oh, they can counter here. They can counter here. Pendlebury. Oh, that was bad handball there from Pendles. That was a bad handball. Surprised there isn't more fan altercations having the fans in patches. Oh, there is. Oh, there is. All right, Pies now up through the middle. Not a good kick there, but it still lands. Jagoa gets it off here to side bottom inside here, puts it in. Punched away there by the Swans. That's a good punch away, but side bottom will be able to get it. He kicks it inside here. Oh, good pick up there from the Swans defense. That's the difference in today's game. That's the difference right there. The Collingwood defense has been dreadful and would have dropped that ball. Swans defense has been able to grab that one easy and then bring it out. That's the difference. Because Collingwood have been dominating the pressure, and that was a bad drop. But Collingwood have been dominating the pressure in regards to this fourth quarter so far. But they need to score. They need to score very soon. Oh, that was lazy there from the 38 from Collingwood. That was lazy there from Collingwood. That was lazy. That was lazy. That was lazy. Swans here outside the 50. Oh, I've gone over that way too much, knowledge, Luke. I talk about that way too much, bro. So Swans here. Oh my God, no. That was dreadful from Collingwood too. You can tell they're tired. And Isaac Quater. And that ball's going to go over the sideline. Oh, it stays in. It stays in here. And we'll go to the sideline. Nah, Brighton, that's nothing to do with it, bro. Nothing to do with it. Nothing to do with it. So 88-66 here with 15 minutes to go here. And that's not even opinion, that's just fact. That's nothing to do with it. Alright, so Collingwood here. Weak this ball out of the left. If they can steal it, no. They just don't have that ending quality, the finishing product. Swans just keep kind of... They obviously just... Oh, geez, another lazy drop there. Puts it up there. Collingwood, you could argue there's a free kick there. My check trying to get it. You could argue there should be a free kick here for Collingwood, but they're not going to call it. They're going to get the ball away here, Collingwood. They're inside the 50 now. Handballs it outside. Back on the inside. It's going to come away here for Tagoe. Tagoe drops it. And handballs it inside. Here we go. Collingwood. Collingwood. Collingwood goal. They're back in the game. They're back in the game, Collingwood. With 15 minutes to go in the preliminary final. Collingwood are back in the game. 88-72 here. 16-point game. Oh, boy. 88-72 here. 16-point game. The Pies do have a sniff, Brian Robinson. Judges, this is getting close. Like I said, experience is key. Can Collingwood show off their experience here? This would be insane. And this is beautiful for Geelong fans because this is going to take a lot out of you emotionally and physically in this game if Collingwood come back. If Collingwood come back and make this a close one, whether Swans win or Collingwood win, it's going to drain you up mentally and physically ahead of that game next week. Game on, baby. Pies have a sniff. I'm awake. X-Factor, yeah, I'm awake now. I was asleep for the second and third quarter, but I'm awake now. This is giving me 2019 prelim vibes versus Shield West. Kind of giving me 2018 grand final vibes, West Coast buddy Collingwood. But the opposite side, Collingwood kick it down inside 50 here. And the ball bounces here for Ginnivan. Ginnivan gets it over the top here. He whacks it down the left-hand side here. Collingwood are coming back here. Inside the 50. They put it up. And, oh, Mark. Mark. They need that mark there. They needed that mark there. 14 minutes to go with 16-point game. It's 3 goals, guys. Hit that thumbs up button and subscribe. Swans kick it out to the side. They have to slow this down. They cannot. Yeah, there's no way Swans should fumble this one, obviously. Surely not. It'd be a wild fumble to the bag. Would this be a grand final for Pies and Geelong have a kind of fresh players in the grand final? Oh, yeah. Oh, Madussin. Oh, huge cap mark there. This is both these teams' grand final. This could rank up there with Liverpool's and the Patriots' comebacks to this Pies. No, settle down. Settle down. Not a bitch. You just compared this game to the Patriots coming back from 28-3 in the Super Bowl and Liverpool coming down from 3-0 in the Champions League final. Butter. That's unbelievable, man. Get out of here with that nonsense. Collingwood coming back here does not rate even close to those games. It's a great comeback. A ball. Oh, geez. Swansea inside their own 50. I can't believe someone just compared this to the Champions League final and the Super Bowl. So that's going to be a ball up here. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. Yes, Coy. I'll be watching the Sharks Rabbitohs game, as I always do. All right, so Collingwood here at the edge of the 50. And Swans here. Oh, kind of ball there. I don't know. It's going to be ball up here. 13 minutes and 13 seconds to go. Time clocks down. That call was worse than PK. I'm not giving the beast mode. It's not a bad call, but in the same sense, there was a better call. But it wasn't actually a bad call. The slant! Collingwood! Dacos hits it behind so close. Dacos hits it behind so close. Man, I thought Dacos had smacked that. So it's a 15-point game here, guys. 15-point game. Look at the last 10 scores. Behind, goal, behind Collingwood. Behind Swans, goal, behind, goal, goal, Collingwood. Oh, my God. And drops it over. It drops to Franklin, so the ball comes back here for a ball up from the sideline. Swans are playing like Muppets. Swans are falling apart here. It's only 15 points. Considering this game, it's crazy. Considering how the first 3 quarters went, this is crazy. Collingwood coming back like this. And they hit it away. Collingwood and Crisp. Oh, handballs it up. Swans can kick it away. They clear it away, but Collingwood are going to be the only ones back here. Oh, no, the ball's going to bounce here for Swans, maybe. I think if Swans just need to kick 1 goal, they win the game for me. I think Swans just need to kick 1 goal and they win the game. That's my thought. Oh, no way have you done that. It's deliberate. That's deliberate. What? You're not going to call that deliberate? There's no way you can't call that deliberate. I think next year I will go to an AFL game for the first time. You should, man. 88-73 here. 12.5 minutes to go. If Henry kicked that goal before half time, I honestly think Swans just need 1 goal. Collingwood get it, and they kick it down deep. And heads it up here. Oh, Collingwood! Meyer check. The bounce. Who's going to get there first? Who's going to get there first? The ball's going to bounce here just outside the goal. Oh, deliberate! Oh, close to being deliberate. That's going to be ball out of bounds there. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. What a game we've got going on here, guys. Collingwood are coming back from the unthinkable 12 minutes of probably Collingwood just putting the ball right up front. Yeah, hot chips are terrible at the MCG, at Cardinia Park. All right, Swans now whack it away. And now where's Collingwood? It's going to be... Oh, jeez, got a handball away. Swans are going to be away here. That was a terrible kick. Oh, no, that wasn't 15. They're going to call it 15. Crazy. That's crazy. I think the umps have been wrong with their 15 calls today. Yeah, Noble just needed to handball that one. That was pretty poor. Been one AFL game in my life and left supporting a shit team. Yep, the Suns aren't great. So Buddy Franklin here with the ball at the halfway point. Swans fans, they just need to hold out. Collingwood get the ball now. And they've got space here on this right-hand side. If they get the ball, Crisp, look at this. Crisp is away here. Crisp is away here. This is incredible. Look at this run. He handballs it over the top here. Collingwood with the bounce. Collingwood with the bounce. The bounce. It's going to be a miss. Oh my God, how do you miss that? How do you miss that? That should have been goal. That should have been goal, and that would have been inside. That would have been within 10 points. How do you miss that shot? So it's a 14-point game here, 88-74. That is a crazy miss, that. That is a crazy, crazy miss. So Swans here from their own goal square. Jeez, this... Oh, it's going to go out the full. No, it's not. It's just going to stay in, just in, and that will be ball up here. Just outside 50. Oh, boy. There is a lot of tension right now. No, it's a Pies choking. You cannot say this is a Pies choke at all, man. They're playing phenomenal in this fourth quarter. They were terrible for 3 quarters. This fourth quarter, they're really flying home. And Swans get them. Oh, it's going to be hit ball down there. Where's the ball going to come out for? Oh, Swans might be able to run away here. Clark on the top. Swans are away here. Swans are away here. Like I said, I reckon if they kick a goal, they win the game. I don't... Oh, steal. Collingwood now get the ball. And they handball it down the side. It's still Collingwood ball. Through the centre. They got space. Oh, my God. Here we go. Pendlebury. Pendlebury handballs it over the top here. Oh, jeez. That was a bad pass there from Pendlebury. That's a good tackle there. That's a good tackle. That's terrible there from Pendlebury. You've got to blame Pendlebury for that. You've got to blame Pendlebury for that one. That is a terrible pass who put his player under the microscope, and he got absolutely slaughtered for it. So that's going to be ball up here. 122 contested possessions to the Swans. That is a terrible pass from Pendlebury that really put his teammate under a lot of pressure. Swans mark. That's safe. That's safe. Magpies missing out on those gimmies that close to the post. They should have got it, but Swans here. They whacked this ball inside. Oh, Papley. Oh, has he caught it? No. Oh, they've called Mark. Oh, no, they've called... What have they called here? They've called Mark for Papley. I swear there was a Collingwood hand there. I swear there was a Collingwood hand. Oh, that's a push in the back. That's a push in the back. Oh, I definitely don't know. Oh, that's not a mark? That's not a mark? That is not a mark. That is not a mark. How has Papley got this free kick? That is not a mark. The ball hit the ground. Time since the last Swans goal, 35 minutes. Surely Papley gets this. And they get the goal. That's bullshit call. That's a bullshit call. That's a bullshit call. That ball clearly hit the ground. And also the push in the back. There's no way that was a mark. But they've paid the mark and Papley gets the goal. So it's 94-74. Still time for Collingwood though. Still time for Collingwood, but very controversial paying that mark there. That was terrible. Push in the back and also he did not catch it. But 15 minutes to go. Oh, sorry. 10 minutes to go here. 9.5 minutes to go here. Cowboys fan says he lost control and hit the ground. Exactly right. So 9 minutes and 24 seconds to go. Are you allowed to push in the AFL? Not in the back, X Factor. You cannot push in the back. But there's still a long time to go here. That's a clear push in the back. Like, how do you get that wrong? Like, how does he get that wrong there, the ump? Swans needed that goal. They did need that goal. It was 35 minutes since their last goal. But there's still 9.5 minutes to go here. They do need to score 4 times, though. Expert said, I don't actually know the rules, but if you're not, that's an absurd call because he clearly shoved him. It was very clearly in the back. Very clearly. Swans here. They might be finishing off the game right now. But it's all... Oh, Franklin! Oh, so close to Franklin. Oh, Swans might still get the ball here. Inside! This could be the game! This could be the game! This could be the game! Oh, touch. Oh, 21-point game. Touched. Collingwood need to kick the next goal, though. Not sure it's a controversial goal. Yeah, well, it is because it should have been a free kick to Collingwood. All right, they're just going to whack this one straight down the middle here, Collingwood. 9 minutes to go now. And gets punched away. Swans with the ball. Put it up. That's not 15. It's play on. And inside, 50 now for the Swans. Could be there. Oh, drops the ball there, Heaney. If he caught that, it was game over. Now Collingwood can kick this ball away here. And the ball will go straight to the Swans. They need to. That's not 15. That's not 15. Inside 50. Swans and loses it. It's Swans ball here. Inside 50. Ball up. Ball up. Collingwood need to go quickly, though. Collingwood need to go quickly here. Only 8.5 minutes to go. Only 8.5 minutes to go here. At least this has been a fun fourth quarter. Collingwood whack it out. Who's going to get the ball here? Swans, ball. That's ball. Collingwood can counter. Still side bottom. Oh, Swans steal it last second there. That was the counter. I don't know if Collingwood can come home from here now. Oh, that's a mark. That's a mark, Heaney. That's a mark for Heaney. That's a mark for Heaney. If he gets his goal, Swannies are into the grand final, I reckon. If he gets his goal, Swannies are in the grand final. So Isaac Heaney here. Inside 50. If he gets this, I'm calling Swans Cats grand final done. No, last quarter's not always lively, so I've seen some pretty poor last quarters, bro. And he's missed it. Alright, so it's still on here. Oh, it didn't even go past. It didn't even go. It's not even a point. It actually probably works out better that it didn't go for a point because it soaks down some more time here for the Swans. They need to soak up the time here. They need to soak it all up. 95-74. He didn't make the distance, yeah? And ball goes up. Swans here. Oh! That's going to be a behind. No, it's not even going to go. It's not even going to go there. Collingwood, you need to be playing. You need to be getting that ball and kicking it. You can't be letting that ball go over the sideline there. 45,608 there at the ground. Cats Lions last quarter was lively. Swans need to run the clock down. They're doing that. They're literally currently running the clock down, my guy. So Collingwood now need to get this ball out of here. Swans, that's ball. That's ball. Wow, not called ball. Collingwood kick it out and Swans mark. Good D.
Good D.
Good D. 21-point game. 7 minutes to go now. And Swans just outside the 50. Just take the seconds off the clock. You don't need to kick this one around here. Don't forget, guys, we will stream the grand final next week right here. I am a Geelong fan, so whoever wins this game will be taking on my team in the grand final. Swans here. Oh, what was that? Was that a shank? That was an absolute shank. Why would you kick the ball back to Collingwood here? I can't see them doing it, but like, why would you kick the ball back to Collingwood? 6.5 minutes to go. You would assume Swans are home from here, but like, I just don't understand why you'd even risk that. So Swans now, and that should be game. That should be game. Grand final will be on Saturday, mate. Always is. And Swans here. Oh, Collingwood get it out. They need to be quick, though. They need to be really quick. Pendles puts it up. And they're away here, Collingwood. Oh, that should be play on, to be fair. Okay, you played the mark. Who you played it on? Collingwood down the right side. Bro, he's played it on. Bro, we're in the preliminary final, not week 2. Like, settle down, umpire. Jordan, you have no idea what you're talking about. So 95-74 here. I love people who think that they know everything and they're like, oh, you can't support this team. You have no idea what you're talking about. There's a reason I support the team that I do, dickhead. So 95-74 here. And they whack that ball away. Jeez, wanker. So Ginnivan here, just outside. Oh, close to high there. Swans whack it. That's deliberate. That's deliberate. That's deliberate. That's deliberate. That's got to be deliberate there. Yeah, tell him how to feel next time, Jordan. Yeah, wanker. So 95-74 here with 6 minutes to go. I just can't see them doing it from here. But if Collingwood get a goal here, and Hoskin Elliott whacks it into the goal square mark. Oh, they haven't paid it. Oh, they have paid it. They've paid the mark here. This is going to be 95-80. So it's going to be a 15-point game with 5 minutes 40 to go. It's a chance. It's a chance. It's a chance, lads. Last time Geelong won was back in 2011. We won 2007, 2009, 2011. If he kicks this, there's still a chance. He's got it. All right, here we go. Here we go. All right. 5.5 minutes to go here, the prelim. The Pies are refusing to go down without a fight here. 15 points, but they need to still score quickly. They've got to score 3 goals in the space of 5.5 minutes. He dropped that, though. No. So basically, you've only got to bring it down for enough of a time, Sano. I know it's weird to say, but you only need to show control for a little bit. Enough of a time for the referee to say, yeah, he got it. D-Mac, you do realize we have a BKRmy Sport USA channel where we stream all the NFL games? We have a second channel where we stream the NFL, my guy. So Meerchet kicks his goal. But there's 5 minutes and 25 seconds to go here of this one. 5 minutes on. Cowboys fans, Bigger, do you think Geelong will get to see all the Pies or Swans game plan for the grand final? I think Geelong wins regardless. Swans here, handball to Collingwood. Oh my gosh, it's going to be a free kick here, Collingwood. All right, they need to score right now though on this possession. 5 minutes and 12 seconds to go here. Pendlebury inside. It's not a mark. They're going to drop it. Collingwood still with the ball here. It's still Collingwood. The ball everywhere. Elliott drops it. Free kick. Yeah, that's paid. That's paid. That's paid. That's paid. Yeah, Elliott's stupid. That was good tackle there. That's ball. Out of the left-hand side there. Another goal would make it very interesting, Jared Troy, that's for sure. 4 minutes and 49 seconds to go. They still need to score 3 times here. Swans just need to soak up as much time as they possibly can. And they're going to kick that ball nearly out the full. They're lucky. They're very lucky. All right. 4 minutes and 38 seconds to go. The prelim. Like I said, guys, hit that thumbs up button and subscribe. Pies need a goal very, very soon. But I've seen crazy. And this could be crazy. It would be very crazy if it happens to Swans to get the ball there. And they kick it inside 50. Oh, good punch away there by the Collingwood. And the ball's going to bounce out here for Collingwood. They can counter here. They can counter. Pendlebury down the centre. They've got numbers here, Collingwood. They've got numbers. They're outside 50. What are they going to do? He kicks it across here. It's a one-on-one. Oh, Hoskin Elliott drops it, but he's still got the ball here. He could get a goal here from in front. Oh, it's a goal. It's a goal, Collingwood. It's going to be 95-86. It's a 9-point game with 4 minutes to go. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. It's 95-86 with 4 minutes to go. It's only 2 goals in the preliminary final with 4 minutes to go. Can one of the moderators please jump onto the NRL stream and let them know I'm going to be about 5 minutes late because this game. But here we go. This is unbelievable. What a shot. What a kick. He dropped the mark that you should have gotten there. He pulls it around, takes the snap and goes bang. Look at that. Just knocks it down, gets away from the tackle. And from right in front, just curls it around and goes bang. Collingwood is still in this. Collingwood's still in this. With 4 minutes to go. That's actually plenty of time for 2 goals too. Like, that's actually plenty of time for 2 goals. Wowee. If you watched this entire game, you would have known Collingwood were nowhere close for 3 quarters here. Yeah, this livened up, Callum. Fantastic game now. Fantastic 4th quarter. First 3 quarters were dreadful. Yeah, if you take away that 1 goal, the controversial free kick as well to Papley, it would have been a 1-goal game. Right now, the ball bounces away here, and no, it's not going to be ball. That's going to be ball up here. Yep, 3 minutes 48 to go here. 3 minutes 48 to go. Scoreboard, shut the bed. I know what's going on here. No, that's right, isn't it? All right. No way Swan's showing this. Surely not. You can't show this from here. Ball! That's ball. He's trying to get out there. Yep, free kick Collingwood. They're going to be quick. Pendlebury taking it quickly. Oh, bro. Pendlebury. No, Sidebottom took it quickly, so Pendlebury wasn't watching, but Collingwood still got the ball here. Oh, that was terrible there from Pendlebury. An experienced player should be well aware of what the situation there. The experienced player should be well aware of the situation there. Pendlebury was not clicked on. 3 minutes 20. If they kick a goal within the next minute and 20, they'll have 2 minutes to take the win. Unbelievable. And it's going to be a 1-pointer if they did it. Oh, dear me. So Collingwood here down the right flank. 3 minutes and 8 seconds to go with. They need 2 goals. Punched away here. It's going to come out the back here for Pendlebury. Pendlebury handballs it back. They kick it inside. Who wants the mark? Who wants the mark? It's going to sit up here. Swans with the ball. Around the back. I didn't even give away a point. Oh! Side bottom! Side bottom! Oh! It's a goal! No! It's a goal side bottom! It's a goal side bottom! It's no 5-9-2. It's a 3-point game. It's a 3-point game with 2 minutes 42 to go. It's a 3-point game with 2 minutes. Holy shit! Holy shit! This is wild. The Swans are having one of the biggest chokes of all time. Oh my God. That is a goal from Steele Sidebottom in the most clutch of moments. That is a goal. Look at this. Bang, up it goes and just crunches it on through. 95-92. Collingwood from nowhere may steal it and play Geelong in the grand final. This is absolutely insane, guys. They were down by nearly 40 points in this game. They were down by 36 points in the third quarter. They were down by 36 points in the third quarter. There is 2 minutes 42 to go here. Can the Swans hold on? Can the Swans hold on here? This is crazy. Time in front the entire time for the Swans. And they're going to kick this one away. Collingwood going to get the mark. Oh my God. Collingwood here right in front. They're going to whack it down deep. Oh, no way. Oh no. Oh, Swans are going to hit this one behind. It's going to be a point. Okay, 95-92, 95-93. It's a 2-point game. It's 95-93. It's a 2-point game. It's a 2-point game, lads. So Swans need to be safe here. They need to slow it down. And they're going to kick it out short. BK, wide awake now. You can't be asleep watching this now. So it's 2 minutes 15 to go. And the Swans will kick this one straight down. Oh, Collingwood get the ball here. Who's going to get it? The ball comes out underneath. Is this going to be Collingwood's ball? Oh, how do you get that ball out there? Swans get the one away. It's hard to even commentate this. It's so crazy. Swans whack it down deep. And Franklin with an absolutely unbelievable mark there with 1:52 to go here. That's a massive contested mark there. Massive contested mark there for Buddy Franklin. This is hectic. I don't even watch AFL. Mate, it is crazy. This is a prelim final. Swans, they just need to slow it down right now. You don't need to kick it forward. You can just play it around. You just need to run the clock with 1:36 to go here. And they're going to go back here. Collingwood need to mark up a lot better right now. They need to mark up a lot better. 1:28 to go. You need to be direct man-to-man as we speak. And it's play on here. And the Swans will kick it straight down into the corner. Mark! That's a mark. That is a mark. 1:10 to go here. I don't know if Collingwood can do it. That might be the one. That might be the win right there. That might be the win right there. That is absolutely insane of a mark. 1 minute to go now. Swans kick it inside. Collingwood's going to have to be really quick. They punch this one away here. It's Collingwood ball. They kick it out left. It's going to be a drop ball. So 50 seconds to go here. Collingwood they're inside their own 50. They need to get the ball and be very quick here. They need to get the ball and be very quick. They're inside their own 50 though. It's been a phenomenal comeback, but they might fall just short here. Reminds me of Port Adelaide and Hawthorn a few years back. Back in like 2014, Port Adelaide came romping home. Collingwood are going to have the ball here. Collingwood have the ball here. They've handballed it away. It's still Collingwood's ball here. They're going to be down the centre. Oh, Swans steal it. Oh, ball. Collingwood are away here. They're in the centre. They've kicked it down inside 50. Oh my God, the ball's bounced out the back here. Oh my God, the ball's been charged here. Collingwood inside 50. 20 seconds to go. Oh my God. This ball is right in front. 23 seconds to go in the fourth quarter. Oh my God. Oh my God. 23 seconds to go here. And the ball comes down. Collingwood. Oh, high. No, it's just going to be ball up. 18 seconds to go here. Oh my God. This would be one of the all-time if Collingwood steal this right now. 18 seconds. And the ball, it gets hit out. Swansea, Collingwood. Oh, kicks it inside. Oh, where's the ball? Who's going to get it? Oh, it's going to be Swans ball there. Ball! Oh, it's ball! Oh! Oh, it's going to be a point. That should be game. That should be game over. Holy shit. Oh my God. The Swans are going to win. The Swans are going to win. That was one of the greatest comebacks, and they're going to fall short by behind. Wow. And the Swans win the grand final. What a fourth quarter. That was absolutely insane. What a fourth quarter. That first 3 quarters was one of the worst games I've ever seen in my life. But that fourth quarter was just simply unbloody real. Now, guys, we go from this, and now we have to jump into an NRL stream for the semi-finals between the Sharks and the Rabbitohs. But what an ending that was. Like, that woke us up. That got us going. But I've got to jump off straight away and jump into the next stream, guys. Hit that thumbs up button. Subscribe if you're around here. I honestly feel like that is perfect for my cats, though. I reckon that's taken a lot out of them emotionally, physically, and I love that that's happened in that game because that really does help out Geelong there. But guys, like I said, hit that thumbs up button. Subscribe if you're around here. I'll be doing the AFL stream next week for the grand final. It's going to be absolutely crazy, as I'm a Cats fan, obviously. But I'm jumping over to the NRL now for the semi-final between the Sharkies and the Rabbitohs. But my God, what a game. What a game. All right, guys, I'll see you very soon. Thanks for watching. Catch you later. See ya.